What'd you say?
And
When's that survey coming out?
we
Oh,
are
I'm still have to put the
live.
questions together. But don't
Fair enough.
worry.
Hello.
Huh?
How are all of you?
Better.
Well,
I don't want to talk about real life. I just want to fight a vampire ghost.
Is it a ghost?
I think so.
I mean, is it a ghost?
it's something old. We know that
Aren't we-
much.
Yeah.
It seemed like
We
a
all
spirit
ghosts.
of some kind.
Of
Yeah.
some At the end of the day, aren't we all ghosts?
Yes, we are all spirits piloting skeleton mechs
No,
inside.
we are brains piloting bone mechs covered by meat armor.
There you go.
That's me in the corner.
We are all Shredder. We are all
Yeah.
Shredder.
Ugh.
That's me in the
No.
All
corner.
right, so from now on, all of my undead creatures, when they die, they split into a ghost, a zombie, and a skeleton that you then have to fight.
Chill out. Chill out.
I mean, how do you know?
Chill
How do you
out.
know those aren't planned?
We saw a ring of it.
I mean, you guys fought the skin snuggies on Monday, so
True.
God,
Ugh.
that picture especially too was like it was unnerving to say the least. It was terrifying.
All right. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
players yelling at a lich when they've killed him like 4 times but still can't find his phylactery.
Yes,
I was just
That
telling
point
the
you start-
others, Rojan, we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary of WiWa, the Southern Frontier.
That's what Cass told me.
Yeah.
I heard.
Cass is in my room talking to me during startup. When is the 1-year anniversary?
I don't know exactly. I could go back in my tweets and find it, I'm sure. That's me in the corner. But I think it was around this time that you had invited me to be a part of the campaign, and then we started shortly after, I believe. So pretty sweet.
There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon.
No. I don't
It's
need
in my
I don't
head.
need the song of the McDonald's being in the Pentagon stuck in my head while I'm trying to run a vampire fight.
Working at the Pentagon.
Speaking of vampires, Fox, I appreciate that you used the Vampire Hunter D gif for the tweet.
It felt fitting for what's about to happen.
Honestly, the 2 Vampire Hunter D movies are pretty much my favorite vampire
They're real good.
movies out there. Cass, have you ever seen Vampire Hunter D?
No.
Well, we're gonna have to change that.
We still have so many other things to watch.
True.
We still need to finish Arcane. We are 2 episodes from finishing season 2.
You actually watched Tombstone for the first time last night.
Yes, and it was awesome. Doc Holiday is the best. I actually
can't-
didn't. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just kind of talking to myself.
Okay.
I didn't know that I'm Your Huckleberry was from that film.
The funny thing is it's not. The funny thing is it's not. I'm Your Huckleberry. It's I'm Your Hucklebearer. Because because a huckle
not
is
according to the captions.
It's because it's what it had turned into, but it's because a huckle is the thing that is on the side of a casket that the pallbearers hold. So he's pretty much supposed to be like he's walking you to your grave.
Who are we talking about?
Tombstone. But the way he said it, everybody thought he said, I'm your Huckleberry, and well, it just went from there.
Yeah.
I think Huckleberry is cuter.
It's Huckleberry's also tastier.
I don't think he was going for cute when he said that.
It's supposed to be menacing, and then some like half drunk guy walks out and says, I'm your Huckleberry, and you just get really confused.
Go with the gay chicken. Sometimes that throws all the cowboys off. Just saying.
Okay, so I think the official first day of WiWa, the Southern Frontier, was March 16th of last year.
Ooh.
So we're right on track.
Yeah.
Next,
So
next time we're here.
Really?
Yeah,
Right
next
around
time-
St. Patty's Day?
Yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to find out when. Well, not unfortunately in that sense, but I'm gonna have to find out when we are doing my brother's birthday party, because his birthday is on the 16th. So
Well, we actually
17th
are meeting on the 15th.
actually.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're doing birthday the 15th or the 16th. So I will keep
Well-
everyone posted for that. But
Farts.
today,
If we're not, then that's fine because I got a baby shower I gotta go to.
Oh,
But I'd rather be doing D&D than going to a baby shower. Personally.
that's fair.
but today
Sorry,
you
Rhoda, go
guys
ahead.
guys are a bit of a pickle.
I like pickles.
So do I. Pickles are
I like the
tasty.
juice. I don't like the crunch.
You don't like the crunch? That's like part of it.
It's the
I
whole
know.
definition of a pickle.
I know.
I will say that
I
I
understand
like.
that you don't like that you like the flavor, but not.
I
the-
don't like full pickles or pickle wedges. I just like the sliced pickles.
I
I
like
like pickle
dunking my
bites.
fries in pickle juice.
That's good too.
We're talking about pickles, and I just
I add
can't.
pickle
Pickles.
juice to my potato salad.
You can't have pickles?
I don't like pickles,
Mm.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
so I just refrain.
Well,
I saw TikTok that it was a
From,
pickle fountain.
from this stance, it isn't a pickle that you have to eat. It's just a pickle that you're stuck in because you are currently in a underground chapel deep underneath the Van Elric estate, face to face with some sort of spirit, specter, ghost, or something that you have come to find out is Octavian's grandfather. There was a bit of a back and forth between the two of them, and in a surprise turn of events, Octavian sort of turned against him as the spirit had began to mention that the two of them needed to get rid of you, especially Zafira, since she has technically the deed to this estate. And in a sense, it's now become sort of a situation because you've got two of your friends who are locked outside. One of them who is still uncontrollably walking towards the door and the other holding the other one back.
Wait, am I inside or outside?
You're
since I
inside.
wasn't here last time?
You're inside.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Yeah. You're inside. But yeah, so short run through because we've got some stuff to take care of. Combat hasn't officially started just yet, but I'm gonna play the music, bring up the map. So those of you who are inside can see that that Octavian and the spirit are now like locked and have their eyes locked with each other, and the both of them are just fuming with anger.
And then I'm still compelled by command, right?
There you were until just as like these two like lock eyes and everything and just like get into like a really intense staring match. You feel that like control over you just wash away, and now you're just in Chloe's arms.
Mike, what's going on?
Oh, are you back? Zen, is that actually you?
Yeah. What's going on? Where did everyone go? Why are we here?
Everyone just walked into the chapel there. Like, I tried to stop them, but nobody was listening. They were all kind of glazed over.
Am I like weaker than them and that's how you stop me?
I don't think so. I just happened to be near
Well,
you when it
we-
happened.
Have to get in there. They can't do this all by themselves.
I mean, I don't have the strength to stop Danny.
No. Can I try the door? You said it's locked?
It's shut.
Oh, it's just shut?
Mhm.
Maybe we wait a minute and just see what's gonna go on and we can...
Oh, cams are off
Maybe-
center. What the Oh, you know what? It's because I didn't change these. I'm a genius.
Oh, I'm still AFK is why.
Yeah.
Professional streamer.
I can be AFK. My brain is AFK, I'll tell you that right now.
That's fine. My brain is AFK 90% of the time.
Well, let's think about this. Maybe it's not such a good idea to have all of us, like, piled together in a skinny chapel. We can maybe hang back and provide assistance or go in when they need us, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can stay at the door, or we can move to one of the windows and kind of get eyes on what's happening.
I have a question, Rojan.
Mm-hmm.
On the map, I know these are just walls here. Where these windows are, is there like any sort of ledge to stand on outside that?
On the outside, no. There's probably about like the windows, like the bottom of the window probably starts about a good like 4 or 5 feet off of the ground. But there's like no lip or anything to stand on.
So it's just like kind of on a tiny island in the middle of a giant ditch, right?
Yeah, the island itself, you probably have like, if you were to walk around the island, there's probably about like 10 or 15 feet of like space between the ledge and where the temple is at.
But there's nothing under the windows on the side.
What's that?
There's nothing under, like there's no ground underneath.
Oh, no,
the
no, no.
windows
There's
on the
ground underneath underneath the windows. Yeah. The windows, the window. I'm sorry. I thought you meant is there like a lip on the like the window sill to stand on? No, but like the windows are like 4 or 5 feet off of the ground. And that's like where they begin. But no, there's like land underneath the temple itself. So if you were gonna go around that side, you could.
Alright. Good to know. I think Chloe and I are just gonna agree to hang back. We can just go in whenever, but we don't want to all be clumped together, probably. Especially since I'm quite squishy. Over to you guys.
Yep. So those of you who are inside the temple, you have a moment to act if you wish, or take actions or whatever you want to do, as these two are just like staring at one another. Not really saying anything, but the look on Octavian's face, it almost looks like as if there's sort of like a bit of like mental combat going on.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Really could have used Chloe's distracting.
Do we help? Or is this
There seems to be a disagreement between them. Yeah, but we're in favor of Octavian at this point.
Danny, grab one of those shields on one of those pillars and throw it at the ghost.
Yeah.
Like Captain America.
I support it.
I mean, is it
I
rude
think-
to interfere with them fighting? Since it's like a official family duel?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have an idea, and I'm just gonna go up to Octavian.
Go ahead and move yourself up to
And-
Octavian.
Alright. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making
You-
double
you-
shirt. Yep.
You can free move.
Seven, eight.
It's not combo. So
Yeah,
you-
I'm just making sure, because like my base speed is 50, so it looks fast, but she's just walking. And
Very long gait to your steps.
I'm just going
She got taller.
to.
She got the Slenderman legs.
I'm just gonna go ahead
God.
and put a hand on Octavian's shoulder, reassuring, as I'm going to use bolstering magic. For the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll a d3 whenever making an attack roll or an ability check, and add the number rolled to the d20 roll.
Okay.
And roll a d3, the creature regains, or I could choose one of the two. Roll a d3, the creature regains one expended spell slot, the level of which equals the number rolled or lower. When it's receives that benefit, you can take this action a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, so I can do this another 2 times afterwards.
Okay.
So they are getting a little bit of a boost from me.
As like you put your hand on his shoulder, he doesn't really seem to like give any sort of indication that he feels it. As like you could see that he is just like stone cold staring right at this ghost, and this ghost is doing the same thing.
I really don't want to get in the middle of a family affair, but as it stands, there is an evil in this building, and it is not on this side.
Can I use, let's see, can I use like prestidigitation or something for like kind of like something that kind of looks like fireworks, but it's not
Yeah, you could
like harmful or anything?
you could use
Okay.
you could use prestidigitation to make like a little bit of a light show.
Yeah. I will move to like here, and I wanted to cast prestidigitation to, I don't like the space in between them, so that way it's just kind of like to see if even that would distract them and
Okay.
or break them out of whatever.
Can you give me an intelligence-based attack roll?
Oof. Okay. No, I should be fine.
Your intelligence should be good.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
my intelligence is good. It's my
I was gonna
wisdom
say,
that's terrible.
you're an artificer. That's like your base stat right there.
We make smart decisions here. Wise?
Yeah.
Who needs wisdom? Make it your dump stat, kids. Throw your DM a curveball.
19.
No.
Because I rolled a 15 and then I just added the 4, right? For my intelligence.
So
Got
you
it.
walk up and you throw these, like, you just press it. You press the digitation, a bit of like a little fireworks show in between them, and you could see these like just a visible scowl on the ghost's face as like, for whatever reason, he shunted back probably about 15 feet as you just hear like something like audibly crack in the air. And like Octavian stands up, sort of just like cricks his neck a bit. And the ghost looks over to you, Zafira.
Yeah. Hi.
So the meat wants to play.
Ew.
Rude?
Octavian, you disappoint me. The rest of the council will hear about this.
Oh, my father will hear about this.
Your family will decide your fates.
He can decide his fate for himself.
Child, it'd be best you shut your mouth. So he like turns and looks at you and he's like, half-breeds.
I think once I see that everybody's moving up, I would also push through the door and finally enter the chapel.
Okay, you go to push through the door and there's something like physically resisting you.
Knock.
Give me an Arcana roll.
Hey guys, once again, I don't have my dice out.
It's okay. I also didn't before I had to roll properly.
Okay, cool.
D&D problems. Your players never have their dice out.
It just means that I'm really wrapped up in the story. That's 23.
23. You
Yeah.
cast knock and like you struggle for a moment as you feel like something like trying to resist your spell, but you're able to just get enough focus to where there's like another audible crack and the doors are flung open.
Okay. It was just a spell closing it, right?
Yeah, there was something else that was sort of trying to resist your spell.
Okay. I wanted to open so hard the doors fly off and hit both Octavian and his grandpa in the face.
Unfortunately, it wasn't that strong.
No, of course not.
Okay,
That
so
makes
just
sense.
one door to hit the grandfather?
No, to hit Octavian.
No, I
Okay,
know.
get
but
it
it's
right.
just- No, I know you wanted you wanted both doors, but it wasn't that strong, so you could only do one door and have it
And
hit
I
the
want the
grandfather.
one door to hit your boyfriend.
Why? What did he do?
And it
No,
just
there's
makes an
just
audible
nothing but
bonk
light.
noise. And as the door flies open, the ghost it has like just a very now just annoyed look on its face. This is all below me.
Did you say it's all baloney? I agree. You're quite far
As
away.
You see him like float over to the casket, and as he's sinking down, he's like, one of my pets will be enough for you. And he just like, you just see him like audibly, like not audibly, you see him visibly snap his fingers as like right behind where Pop-Tart is at, a fiery circle begins to form, and like these large claws begin to just come up out of the ground and pull this large, like bat-like demon into the area. Let me get-
Yes.
Nope, I'm not getting Blade Wolf, I'm getting the bat.
Can you make it big?
Oh, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Anyone who's played Conan Exiles should know what that looks like.
Mhm.
Eh?
I don't. I never got that far.
Oh.
Yeah.
We were surrounded by
Those
spiders
guys.
and they scared me.
Yes, Biffy Blade Wolf. AKA the token that I use for every iron every iron/steel defender an artificer has.
There.
But with
Pop-Tart is Blade Wolf. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, Pop-Tart's Blade Wolf. With that though, I am going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Ooh, I have initiative. I have advantage on initiative.
By the way, Corey, you can make it smaller now. You don't. I just wanted to see the picture.
You have to
click
you
on
have,
it.
you have to click on it.
No, I clicked out of it, but it's still big.
Refresh.
You can make.
Oh, you mean because it's the large size?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's still big. It's fine. It's not that serious. It is that serious. Okay. It's fine. This is fine.
Octavian will go top of the round. All right. Jesus.
They get an extra D3 and all their stuff.
Did not want to actually roll a nat 20 there, but I guess that's what we're doing.
I
today.
also rolled a nat 20.
Hey.
Hey.
Good for you. I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
I rolled with advantage. That's
Hell
neat.
yeah.
Wait a minute, we're 6th level.
Yes.
Never mind. I will reroll. That's a 7th level thing. Never mind. Let's see what that means. That. Yep, I'm down there with you. Don't worry.
All right, Chloe. Let's see if it's actually updated.
I'm actually going to use my action to dash. Go around the perimeter of the inside here to get to there.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to do.
Alrighty. Zenith.
Okay. I'm going to... probably would not be a bad idea to do that as well. Really quick, with a bonus action level spell, I'm going to do my insightful maneuver on this dude. And that, until the end of your turn, the target has vulnerability to one type of damage, your choice. Additionally, if the target has any other vulnerabilities, you learn them. Can I learn his vulnerabilities real quick?
You sure can. He has no vulnerabilities.
They never do. And then I will make him vulnerable to cold damage. And then I'm gonna fire Dark Bolt at him.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. Hold on a second. Alright, and then... Ooh. That's a wait.
Oh, I forgot.
That's a
to do this.
24.
All right, I'm. Everything's gonna look weird on stream for a second.
Okay.
I forgot to change the audio channels. There we go.
Oh no.
24 to hit. 24
Okay.
will hit.
Sounds good. So that is... I'm gonna actually cast it at third level. So that I can do 4 rays of 1d10 cold damage instead of 3.
Oof. Okay.
1. Sorry. 2. 3. Okay. So that came out to 19 cold damage. If he's vulnerable, well, I forget what that means again.
It doubles the damage.
Oh, okay. So that's 38 points of damage.
Yep.
Ooh. It's like golf clap.
Now, and then I'm gonna take some movement. Kind of. 1 second. Is it possible for me to like kind of back out of the door and just kind of hide myself around the corner? Because I'm all alone over here.
Technically, but you're not in the map at that point.
Okay. 1 second.
You can hide behind one of the pillars.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll hide behind this pillar. If that's
Okay.
cool.
So you run for cover?
Yeah, and then that's the end of my turn.
All right, Vanica.
Oh, I was thinking if this would
Oh wait, no, hold on.
Mhm.
I forgot there's something I have to do at 20 initiative here.
Layer actions.
Jesus. Okay. There's how many of you? 5?
Yes. Plus Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart doesn't count
Okay.
for this. Pop-Tart doesn't have blood. All right,
So-
Danny.
Hmm.
You are going to take 7 points of damage
Ow.
as some sort of strange chanting begins to fill your ears as you see like parts of the skin on your arm sort of redden as blood is just pulled out and down into the coffin itself.
Oh,
Oh.
we need distraction.
Blow
We need
that
to just-
hunk of junk out of here.
And like you see,
Octavian.
We,
you
we
see
need to destroy the
Octavian,
coffin.
like over here, and he's got his staff up and he's like chanting something, and like he's locked in combat with whatever's inside, but at the moment blood is pulled from you.
I'm guessing it's a bad idea to blow up the coffin.
As Octavian nods like, very bad.
Very well. Gonna have to
Do I
suffer
hear
through it.
this?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you hear.
Like
Okay, good.
this is like an old style like temple slash cathedral. The acoustics carry sound for miles.
I extinguished the fireball in my hand. I was like, one day.
One day I'll cast you. All right.
Well, I guess
Fanica,
the
it's
mate
your turn.
dead in the coffin may not be a good idea.
What was
And
that?
It looks like animate dead. I was gonna tell you to please move and hide from cover, but it looks like you're deep in concentration, so I guess I can't cast the other spell I had in mind. Oh goodness. Okay.
Well, Octavian gritting his teeth like, if it helps, just do it.
Fight
Maybe
the
it'll
bat.
work.
Danica,
Maybe it'll
do
work.
it. Danica, do it.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Okay. Well, I will move closer to the bat. Not to. Actually, no. I need to be in the middle of all of them right now with what I want to do next. Why is everything an action and not a bonus action?
I know.
I missed my
right?
time whizzy. Everything was a bonus action with time.
The statue of Moon Knight.
I mean, it kind of looks like him.
Yeah, it definitely does kind of look like Moon Knight.
A little bit. I have no idea if this is gonna work, so I'm gonna attempt it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna feel really bad if shit hits the fan later. I'm gonna cast Daylight.
Ooh.
Daylight.
Can you bring up
Do you get to-
daylight?
Can you pinpoint that?
It's yeah.
Play right.
I know we did some really fun stuff with that spell in campaign too, so
60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from the point you choose within range. A sphere is a bright light and sheds dim light for another additional 60 feet. If you choose a point on an object where you're holding, yeah. Ooh.
But you
Yo,
get to
that's
choose the
fucking
point, right?
huge.
So
What's
it
your
doesn't
range of
matter.
it?
It doesn't matter where. It's a 60-foot range. It doesn't matter where I put it. It's gonna fill this whole thing.
Well, you could put it on
matter.
the wall, couldn't you?
It
Nah.
still will
Second.
fill the whole room.
Yeah.
A 60-foot radius, if you put it at the wall, how far does it reach? The far wall, the door,
Mm.
down here.
Well, I
To the
wanted to
south.
hit the ghost. I wanted to hit the ghost.
yeah, it doesn't matter if the rest of us are in it. It's not going to do anything to us. We're not vampires.
No, I want this asshole up here to get in it. I doubt it'll do anything to the bat. It might actually. It's a bat. It could help it. I don't know.
It hurt Octave.
fuck
You
it.
can
Just
take
put
it.
the whole thing
But
in there. Yeah.
I guess
So like if I do it on this
So,
shield, if I actually pinpoint it on
Zorro-
this shield.
Zorro, I
Yeah.
will say that because like I do remember we had this we had this conversation before in the past, like the group. Daylight in 5th edition does not technically affect vampires because they are affected by sunlight, not daylight. Daylight is just a light creation spell.
Oh.
No.
Because
Damn it.
because in 3rd edition, yes, you could use daylight to nuke vampires.
That's what I was thinking of.
And they changed it in 5th edition because every druid or every wizard just took daylight if they're gonna face a vampire and just nuked them before the fight could even begin.
Well, it makes sense.
Nah,
They're mad at us for
Bubba.
coming up
You
with
know
a
what?
solution
You know what? Be a
But-
damn
with the
here.
tools they gave us.
But-
You don't have to worry about that.
This is my game, and I would I say daylight works
Yay!
Yay! That's why
because
feel
I
bad.
have different rules for vampires in the game anyway.
Fantastic. This is why you're my favorite DM.
So like daylight, just like bright blinding daylight, like if you are looking anywhere towards Vanica at the moment, you get flashbanged as just this bright daylight just covers the entirety of this temple, light shooting out of the stained glass windows, illuminating the outside as well. As
You know what? Just for flavor, since I don't want to have it like on me or anything like that, I'm gonna pick like this shield right here,
okay,
and I'm gonna kind of like almost like fuse druid craft into it and like make a sunflower, so it just when it opens up its petals, it's like beam.
Nice.
Does the Iron Man beam?
and as it fills the area, I will say that due to Octavian being a higher vampire, he has the ability to, it's uncomfortable for him, but he's able to resist sunlight for a certain amount of time. The
I
bat
remember that with
creature,
Ash's parents too.
bat creature, on the other hand,
Hee hee.
not really high vampire. This is like just foot soldier minion. So I'm going to say that every time it is the bat's turn, it's got to make a Constitution saving throw, DC whatever your spellcasting save is, Zorro. And if he
Okay.
fails, he takes 3d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
I have a question, Zafira.
Mhm.
How much health does Pop-Tart have?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. You should have it.
37.
I was gonna say, you should
37.
have it written somewhere.
Good to know.
But it only takes an hour to make a new Pop-Tart.
That's true.
And then after that, what I'm going to do is, where is it? I'm gonna take out my specialty rapier, one of my 2 specialty rapiers. Where is it?
Oh, one other thing I should mention, that while in the effect of the daylight spell, all rolls made by vampires are at disadvantage. This is including Octavian.
This
Because-
isn't including Zafira, though.
Nope, Zafira is a daywalker, so Zafira
Okay,
Zafira isn't actually affected by sunlight.
And she's a
Yeah,
daywalker.
yeah.
Should she technically get advantage?
No.
No, if Ash did it, she doesn't.
This poor girl needs all the help she can get.
Yeah, because I remember that in campaign 2 with Ash's family, like they were higher vampires that sun hurt them, but it took a long time before anything happened.
Yeah. It was more of an annoyance, and they got a migraine
Yeah.
than they burst into flames.
I'm okay with this. It unexpectedly helped us with the bat, so I'm okay with this. So yeah, so then I'm going to
pull out my rapier then and just have it ready, which will activate one of the slots automatically. Which kind of, where it is, slot 2. Oh, okay, yeah, I just look a little like shimmery, like ice kind of covering me a little bit. So if I get hit, anything that hits me takes 1d6 cold damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Is your daylight a concentration?
It is not.
Nice. It just lasts for a minute?
It lasts for an hour.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Suntans. All right.
I'm a tree. I'm loving this. I'm like, this feels so nice.
All right. So go ahead and give me 3d6 radiant damage because I highly doubt in 8 saves against your spell DC.
No.
Meanwhile, the rest of us have like those little blue spots in our vision that happens when you look at the sun. Too.
Like
Danny-
this entire
Look at the
side, this
flower.
entire side right here.
Danny just puts on sunglasses.
My brother
Don't
told me.
look directly at the flower. Don't look
My
directly
brother
at it.
told me that if I looked at the sun for a long time, I could follow the blue spots to like a secret treasure.
15 radiant.
And as an adult, you need glasses.
As an adult, I got LASIK.
DM said I had glasses. Let's go.
Mine. I want to go get mine. I want to go get
I'm
mine.
legally
I'll be
blind.
right back.
I need 1 pair of sunglasses and about 100 pairs of tiny sunglasses.
That's why I just have these. Because of the snakes. That's why I have these, is because they're transition.
But then you can't take pictures outside. That's why
Yeah,
I hated
but at the
transition.
same time, I'm not blinded by the damn sun.
Wait, how did transition lenses stop you from taking pictures outside?
I don't want to take pictures. It bugged me to take pictures with sunglasses on, essentially. Like, it just...
Fair.
I
that's
wanted
fair.
to be able to see everything, and I didn't like how I looked with sunglasses on. But now I just have, like, regular sunglasses that are, like, giant and cover... I just, like, put them over my regular glasses.
I have to because I'm legally blind. So the second I go outside without sunglasses, I'm literally like the sun, the light sensitivity
Mhm.
physically hurts me. Like my eyes actually start to throb and burn, and I'm like, nope. No.
A lot of my
No.
coworkers
I am a vampire.
are glasses friends, but they get the science protection goggles whenever they're doing outdoor work.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
that's
just
what
like-
my nurse
And he got
friends do.
he got the ones that actually are dimmed, so he actually
Alright.
has protection both ways.
Who's moving?
So this
Can
thing,
he see where I am?
yes, he can. He can still see you. So
I feel
it,
like Billy Joel.
it kind of it sidesteps around Pop-Tart, and as it's running, it just like takes a claw slash at Vanica, almost as if it's trying just to clothesline her.
Ew.
Okay.
This isn't football. Fight like a gentleman.
Oh god, that's a natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
Silver bar.
Who's using
I
their
saw it
silvery
coming.
barbs? Which one of you?
I said it
Anderson.
first, so I'll
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Do it for
Sing
yourself.
us a song. You're a piano man.
Okay,
And
so
you know what? You know what? Because I feel bad, I will give the advantage to Octavius.
okay.
Since he's at disadvantage right now, I'm like, you know what? Let's balance that out.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
instead of it just clobbering you as it's running by, like you're able to duck as it misses, as it leaps over the pew here, landing next to you, and it's gonna make a claw attack against Saphira.
Ew, brother.
No, come back to me. No, come back.
It's gonna miss the claw attack because it has disadvantage in the sunlight, and then it's gonna try to bite her.
Ew, brother.
Oh, God, was the
Saphira-
nat 20 with disadvantage?
Yeah, the nat 20 was double 20s.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, feel
Um,
bad.
Is that a 19? No, that is a 14. Does a 18 hit you, Saphira? No, I'm sorry, not an 18, a 22. I forgot to add its bonuses on top of that.
No.
Not even a little bit. My armor class is 16. It totally doesn't hit me. Fuck you.
I have a
Second edition rules. Gotta go low.
No, it's fine. Just ouch.
All right, you are going to take 10 points of piercing damage as it bites you. And then another 10 points of necrotic as it drains some blood.
I'm fine.
Yucky.
This is fine.
But that is its go. I will say, Sphera, if you want, you can use a reaction to command Blade Wolf to make an attack of opportunity, or Pop-Tart, not Blade Wolf. That's if you want to use your reaction this turn in order to command him to do it, or if you want to, or you can completely hold on to it if anything else happens.
No, I'm gonna use it.
Okay, so you can have Pop-Tart use a force empowered rend. Its attack.
Force. Oh, okay. Pop-Tart, bite, bite, bite. Ouch.
Do the rolls.
What do I just roll d20 and tell you?
You
'Cause
have.
I have no idea what. No, I don't. You never sent it to me.
I did send it to you.
I think we have this conversation every session.
Yep.
He did send it to you.
Control of the sheet. Zafira.
No, I sent the information of the creature over to Cass. Give me a second.
Did you send it through Discord?
Yeah.
I can't be using Discord for that and then reading my character sheet. Blah, blah, blah.
All right, I'm moving the channel. I'm moving the screen so I can DM this to Cass.
We've
Yeah,
definitely had this conversation before.
Yeah, we have had this conversation, and he still hasn't sent it to me because I see
He
like.
sent it to you last time.
You know
We
what?
had to stop the game for it.
I'm pinning this conversation in our DMs so you can find it.
Okay.
There. You'll if you scroll down, you'll see the little stat block for your dog, and it'll just say force empowered rend, and that's the damage that you roll for the attack roll and everything.
Okay. Alright, God damn it.
What?
Rolled a 3.
That
It misses.
Pop-Tart just bites in the air. Like a rather slow dog trying to catch a tennis ball. Danny.
All right. This is not boding well. It's gonna just walk over to here, drawing her sword and shield out. Just bonus action rage. Roll me a d8, DM.
Never.
You're the one who said you wanted to control my magic.
Nobody controls the wild magic.
Then let me roll it.
The Fae do.
Ooh, I'll roll it.
But then again, you know, I guess technically DMs are Fae, so.
I don't want to be Fae.
Interesting. Okay,
me out.
so whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, the creature will take 1d6 force damage.
Nice. Now I just gotta get aggro.
So you get a mini hellish rebuke.
Yes. And now we recklessly attack. Because screw you, bat.
Because reckless.
Reckless. Alright, so this is the +1 silvered gunblade. Yeah.
Ooh.
And for effect, we're gonna add.
We're gonna mag dump it.
Well, no, unfortunately, that's the other one that I did not choose, the bastard sword version. But we are going to use 2 swings, and we are going to use 2 electric rounds. Alright, so a natural 20 on the first hit.
God damn. Silvery barbs, nah. The bat just
see.
casts silvery barbs for no reason.
Counterspell.
That's 19 damage before.
When Boblin the Goblin has like 800 uses of counterspell because he's tired of the wizard shit.
So that is going to be 20 slashing and
Nice.
9 electric. Now for swing number 2.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 20 slashing and 9 electric, you said?
Yes. And another natural 20.
Jesus Christ. Look, this bat just got summoned here. You gotta bully him for.
I'm trying to gain aggro. Alright,
Weirds
so
is taking all of my dice luck.
that's going to be another 20 slashing and 8 electric. As gunshots can be heard and electrical currents shooting off, she's just going ham and with a giant crooked smile on her face.
Okay. And that brings us to Zafira.
Okay. I am going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. There.
Okay, a 30-foot line.
Mhm.
Okay. Who are you targeting?
At the bat that bit me.
Okay. And it's got to make a dex save.
Mhm.
Fuck. Again, a dex save of 8 isn't going to save shit.
Hooray! I feel better now. So now it's covered in acid and takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns. And then so that would be my action. I'm going to kind of back away a bit.
If you take a step away, it can make an attack of opportunity. That's up to you, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right,
I
it's
just need to get some distance.
gonna try to make another bite attack on you. You said your armor class is a 16? Oh wait, never mind. No, I forgot. He has disadvantage. He misses.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'll be like right here
Felix
on
kind
the
of
stairs.
carrying everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zoro.
It's kind of crazy.
Didn't know if it was gonna work, but I was like, you know what? One way to find out.
Fuck it.
Mhm.
And then it's
Mm.
and then Pop Tart is gonna try to attack again.
Borf, borf, borf.
Borf. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite that link you sent.
Cass, I also have given you control of Pop-Tart.
Hell yeah. He's gonna bite the force empowered rend again.
Okay.
Don't wanna roll for Pop Tart. Just because I know it'll be bad. No, it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. That's a 1.
Everything is not fine.
Everything is awful.
All right, so Pop-Tart misses.
Is the bat flying?
No, that's on the ground.
Okay.
Pop-Tart just got a mouthful of like pew instead of the bat.
Oh, buddy.
Stop chewing on the furniture.
Evie, stop eating the plastic.
That's what I was thinking.
Chloe.
So, someone's got to put this thing down.
I'm trying.
No, I meant
I'm
Pop-Tart.
Oh.
Oh no.
Damn.
Is Pop Tart the Wheatley of this campaign? Is that
Yeah.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Pop-Tart is Wheatley.
Oh no.
Dude's eating the benches.
All the robots. It's all the robot companions.
They need an upgrade chip.
Brother.
I'm gonna move up here, but I'm going around that pillar that I was by. This one here.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if the bat has reach or not, and I'm not gonna chance it. So
All right, so when you get there,
staying
can I get
well
a
away.
Constitution saving throw first?
I guess. No. That's gonna be a 6.
I thought you were telling me no.
Yeah, I thought so too. Can I get a Constitution saving throw?
In a roundabout way,
no.
they said no because, yeah.
You're gonna take 11 points of cold damage.
Yuck.
This
Who's
makes
doing
sense.
it? Is it grandpa or is it grandson?
You just like as soon as you get close to that coffin, there's just this uncomfortable cold in the area.
Oh, I got something for that. Fireball.
But yeah, you're still able to make an action.
Y'all ever barbecued Grandpa before?
I'm gonna look at grandson there and be like, "You think Grandpa's gonna attack us when we kill his pet?"
As he kind of like looks at you, and you can just see the strain on his face. Like, I am trying to prevent him from coming here.
From coming here?
Don't you need to like kill him or something to be the head of the family?
See, he just like looks at you, and like even though he's straining, you can just see this very annoyed look on his face that you're asking him questions while he's trying to like put his focus onto this coffin.
Look, man, I know you're busy, but I gotta figure out if I need to go all out or not.
As he just like looks at you, do not hold back.
Okay, so no Grandpa then. All right. Well, I'm gonna hold back a little bit. I'm just gonna do a frenzy bolt for now. As I point in the direction of the bat
Okay.
and let it fly. I need to make an attack roll and then figure out the damage if it hits, or figure out the type of damage rather. That is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit the bat. Yes.
Okay. It's been a while since I used this
Been a
spell.
while.
Roll on the damage table. Find out what kind of damage it is. That's a D10. Okay. Force damage. Okay. Now I roll the damage. Chloe just sits down and cries.
Oh,
How much damage did Chloe do?
Well, it was 3d8 plus 1d6. She did 4 force damage.
You've rolled 4 ones.
I rolled 4 ones.
Okay.
Don't worry, baby.
And what did
I
you
got
roll?
it next one.
What did you roll for the attack?
21.
Yeah, the attack was 21 to hit.
So that is going to, if the attack roll, not the adjusted result. Okay, so what was the attack roll, not the adjusted result? So just the roll on your die.
Oh, fuck, this
Oceana.
bounces, doesn't it?
It bounces yeah, that's what I was asking.
It was a 14.
Okay, so you're fine. As long as it's not odd. If
I
it's
forgot
odd,
that
it
spell
jumps.
bounces.
Yeah.
That was almost bad.
Okay. We are gonna go to Zen.
What up? I'm going to move. Whoa, Lord. Up to here. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this sucker. So 1 second. There's a nat 20.
Nice.
It might.
Show off.
It might.
So let's see. That's a 2d10 at your level.
At my level, it's 2d10.
Okay, so
So
that's
20
instantly
plus your
20
roll.
damage. Yeah.
Huh?
It's
20 plus another 2d20.
Yeah. It's instantly 20. Then you roll again.
Or 2d10. Excuse me.
Yeah. Good old brutal crit.
Whoa, brother. Okay, here we go. Give me something good. Wait, actually, I want to use these two instead. That is a 9. So
So
29.
29 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Rojan, I'm so sorry. I meant it's too late to retcon that. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna do insightful maneuver, make them vulnerable to force damage, and then do my Eldritch Blast. But I just got really excited to say Eldritch Blast. That's okay though.
That's
Next
fair.
time.
That's fair.
Yep.
So okay.
That would just be too much.
After Zen, on the 20s, it got to roll again. All right. So, Chloe, you're next to Octavian.
And currently sobbing, yes.
As he's focusing, you see like a bit of the strain release on his face as one spectral chain sort of wraps around the bottom part of the casket. And then we are going to go to Vanica.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can put 2 and 2 together. Vanica's gonna call out to Princey Boy and say, "Is it our blood that's helped contributing to your binding whatever?"
As he doesn't say anything, but you can see him like visibly shaking his head.
Oh, okay. Darn, I was gonna do something nice, but never mind.
I have a question.
You're just
really
like, I
quick-
open a vein.
I let him drink from
Dang
me.
it!
What's up? What's up, Moss?
Really quick, Zora, you gave your silvery barbs advantage to the prince,
him.
right? Okay. And he was at disadvantage in the light, and now he's just flat even,
Just flat.
correct?
And he
Okay.
also has an extra d3 from me.
Rojan, has he already used that silvery barbs thingy?
He just did.
Oh, okay. Dorn. All right, cool. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
It's all good.
See, I feel like a lot of my companions are struggling a little bit. That needs a little bit of a boost. So instead of
Ooh.
casting Bane, I'm gonna cast Bless.
Ooh.
give everyone a boost because all the constant fails. I'm like, oh no, this is not good. So,
Can you double bless Pop Tart?
I'm not a sorcerer, so I cannot.
Look,
I could bless him. He's an ally.
Look, the gods can't
He is an
even
ally.
bless that poor thing.
He is an ally.
He's the Bosco. He's sweet, but he's not very smart.
However, it's only for attack rolls and saving throws. So as much as I want to put it on the prince to help him, I don't think what he's doing requires any of that. So I can't bless him, but I am gonna bless Saphira. I'm gonna bless Chloe. God, the other two are doing just like bomb diggity. You guys are doing amazing right now. But you know what? Just to help, because you're squishy, let's go with Zen for the other one.
Okay, hold on. Who are you blessing?
I'm blessing the tieflings,
The Z
and
The
Chloe.
Seaflings and Chloe.
Thank you, Van. Everybody. Thank you, Van.
I'm attack support right now. I feel like I need to be support.
We very much appreciate it.
Anything else?
Oh God, I can't attack after now, can I?
That was an
That
action,
was an
right?
action.
That was an action, yeah. It's a 1d4, yeah. So everyone gets a 1d4 to all their attack rolls and saving throws.
For how long?
Shit.
Until I lose concentration, up to a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Batman's turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me that damage again.
Oh,
3d6. Let's go.
Jesus criminy, I keep rolling double sixes.
Bottoms up and the double laughs.
16 this time. I keep these dice. These are nice dice. Let's keep them. I'm still helping, even though I'm not actually slashing at this thing. I'll
All right.
take it.
So
I think I need new dice.
it's going to let out like an ear-piercing screech. So I need everybody to give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh.
Oh,
Those
I'm actually good at that.
D4s. Here, I got those D4s.
I'll use my Lord of the Rings one.
So
Actually,
I'm gonna go
Really
around.
quick.
I'm gonna go around. Is bless a one-time use?
no. It's good for the entire 1 minute that I have
Nice.
concentration.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you know what I might do? Give me a second. I just need to look up the wording because I think it's been a hot minute since I've last used it. Because I want to use my ring.
I have a question. Is there an expiration date on Bardic Inspirations that you've received?
It's a one-time use within a
Okay.
minute, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dorn.
You know what? I'm gonna help a sister out. I'm gonna activate my ring to give Zafira advantage on her wisdom.
Okay. So wisdom saving throws. I will go around one by one.
Do we add the one, like the D4 to it?
Yes.
For the wisdom
Yeah, you
saving
can.
throw?
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can. Because you are blessed, so you can add the 1d4 to attack rolls and saves and ability checks.
Oh my god.
All right. Chloe.
25.
Okay. Zen.
17.
Zafira.
I'm very glad that I got that reroll because at first I rolled a 4 or I rolled a 3.
Yeah, that D4 ain't gonna help you there.
That was with the D4, essentially.
Oh,
So what'd you
Yeah.
so what's the
Now-
better one?
14.
Throw out your dice.
Better?
get?
Better?
Using different dice every time.
Dirty 20.
Nice. And Vanica.
27. I got an actual 19.
Okay.
Nice.
So everyone, but
Oh, I forgot
unfortunately,
I have advantage on my ring just because this.
everyone,
I already got
but
high, I'm good.
unfortunately, Zafira. Because Zafira got
tried,
a 14.
girl. I
That
tried.
wasn't good enough.
Nope.
A 14's not high enough.
So
I
Zafira,
appreciate it though.
you are paralyzed
Oh my
for the
God,
next
dude.
minute.
It's okay. We'll get you out of there.
And
I thought you were crying. I was like,
The
oh
bat-
God, not
the
laughing.
bat, really not liking its situation right now, is going to jump and is going to fly and cling to the wall over here.
Yeah,
Ew,
taking a swing at that.
Hell yeah, get his
Oh, yeah, I was
ass.
gonna say attack of
Did it-
opportunities.
Did it try to get the? Did it take the acid damage before
Oh.
its turn?
No, oh, yeah, you can give me the acid damage.
Lazy DM doesn't want to roll, makes me do all the work.
It's your damage.
I have to open it up again. I'm trying to figure out what it is. 2d4. 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
If you wish.
Yes.
I would very much.
Another natural 20.
Jesus.
Jesus
fuck.
Christ.
See, this is why nobody else can roll well, is because Danny's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna
It's
take
snapping it all.
everybody's
Just,
luck.
just not giving a shit, just recklessly swinging.
0 fucks given.
I did roll a 25 to hit.
25 is gonna hit too. Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Okay.
So, unfortunately, I did not use the bullet for that one. So that is going to be
Just slishing damage.
19 slashing damage from a magic silvered weapon.
Nice.
Oh, that's right, silvered.
Yeah, is the bat like?
Nope.
Oh.
It silvered affects werewolves.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I know it affects
And it-
werewolves.
it
but
would
I didn't know
also-
it affected other.
Technically,
Werewolves
it
and
would also allow
certain-
me to hit.
Werewolves
something.
and certain undead.
There's certain creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan came downstairs. Did I miss something?
I
Oh.
smacked it
We're
as
hitting
it
the
jumped.
bat.
Yeah.
The bat's
So you
flying
got
up
it
the
though.
roof.
It's not dead, but we did hit it.
Nice.
Does Pop Tart want to take this one?
Pop Tart can't.
well-
Yeah.
12.
And why can't Pop Tart?
See. Because you have to give Pop Tart the order to do it. As paralyzed, you cannot move or speak.
Oh. Right.
I have to make Pop Tart have a mind of his own.
That is 12 slashing
Introduce
damage.
AI.
No.
Or is it piercing? I think it's piercing damage, actually.
Yeah.
Piercing. Sorry. 12 piercing damage and 5 fire damage. From
5
my
fire
blade.
damage?
'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah. Because I have the one with the 4 gems, because as soon as I put one in,
Yep.
everyone's like, here, put in more! So I'm loaded up right now. So yeah, so it's a 1d6 fire damage on top of it, so 5
Okay.
fire damage.
I yell out, I want this thing's head on my mantle at home.
Danny,
Ew.
Uh-huh.
Ew.
your turn.
How high up is it?
Batman is about 25 feet up in the air, just clinging to the wall. Its claws just like dug into the stone as it's just like staring at you.
I am justice.
Just throws down both the sword and the shield, grabs javelin, says, "Get down here!" As it's a reckless throw.
Call him ugly.
Now, this is non-magical, so
See,
we don't know if
reckless
it's gonna
throw
do
just like throws it through the window. You just hear like a dog yelp in the distance.
it. Some dog in the cave somewhere.
My leg!
You hear Roland.
Biscuit, no!
Roland's
All right,
like,
I
"My leg!"
apologize. I apologize. It is another natural 20. But it's a javelin. So...
So a total of what? I have to ask.
Alright, so the minimum is going to be 11.
No.
I need to roll.
A total roll of what?
Oh, 20... Oh, for the attack?
Yeah.
27.
So you throw this thing. Go ahead and roll me the damage.
Just did, and that's 16 piercing damage from a javelin.
Okay. as it flies and it catches the javelin. Javelin goes in a little bit, doesn't do as much damage as it should, but it just kind of just like breaks the javelin in its hand and just lets it fall to the ground.
Oh, she mad as she starts going up and like tries to just angry person at wall.
Angry man a local man too angry to die. Zafira,
Can I move?
you can give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you can break out of the paralysis.
Okay. A different dice this time.
Probably a good idea.
Hold on.
All of them have been different
And you
dice.
can use your bless roll for this as well. So you can add the D4 on top of it.
Got it. But, you told me to hold on, so.
Yes. I'm going to use my reaction to use a charge of my con ring to give you a bonus of 3 to that roll.
Thank you very much. Okay, don't you fuck me on this, alright?
You need to like wash your dice or something.
I need it in holy water. Like, it's something. It's
No, wash it in Gatorade or something.
landed.
Or Monster.
Get a hold of yourself. That's gross. Nasty.
Did the dice decide to run away?
The D4 did, and
Oh,
it
no.
was, and I used Fox's D4, so I'm like, this is important.
Oh, no.
I need to find this one.
Yeah,
Specifically.
that
Yeah,
will,
you don't want to step on those.
that will go into your foot.
Speaking
And
from
I-
experience, you do not want to step on those.
Can I use the result of that, even though it landed on the floor, or
Has to
does
be
it?
has to be like in
Got a
the
4.
in the dice tray.
So, +3, right?
+3.
8. I rolled a 4, and then my re-roll of the D4, I got a 1. So
Well-
it's an 8.
You're still paralyzed. Chloe.
So mad.
Hey, look at the bright side. Maybe all you're getting rid of all the bad rolls, so tonight you don't accidentally kill Brad in V6.
I didn't realize that was
Oh
an
my
option
God.
tonight.
Who knows?
Well-
It's always an option.
It's always an option.
It's always an option when you're a superhero.
Yeah.
Do I need to make that
You
save
do.
versus the cold damage again?
You do again.
And that was a con save,
Con
right?
save.
Still get a +4.
Uh, 14.
You're gonna take 17 points of cold damage.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Move
and
away!
Seriously.
And we're gonna move our full, well, maybe not our full movement, but we'll go down here with Danny.
Can I ask
Use-
a question?
use Danny
how
as a human
tall,
shield.
How tall are these pillars that this bat thing's on?
The pillars go from ground to technically the start of the roof, which is about 30 feet.
Excellent.
And then it's got, the like the steeple roof, but so like from like floor to like peak of the roof, it's probably about a good 50 feet. But
And,
the pillars only go up to like the lip of the roof.
Sure. And then is it standing like at the very tip top of the 30 feet?
No, it's about 25 feet up. It's got like a 5-foot gap above it.
Okay. Excuse me.
Once we move there, we're gonna use our bonus action. Use our Tales from Beyond ability.
Do I need to bring out the deck?
Nope, not for this, because I'm using my bardic inspiration, but it's not giving anyone inspiration.
That's fine. I'm gonna. The deck itself is face cards, right?
Yeah.
Including jokers.
I don't remember.
I'll bring the jokers out just in case.
will roll on my spirits table, see what I get. And that will determine what I do. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten this one before. Okay, I'm going to use this on myself. So I will turn my attention to the bat creature, and all of my snakes will kind of make like a lunging motion in its direction, but as they do, this like spectral visage of a dragon's head appears slightly behind me and does the lunge with the snakes, and as it does, a cone of fire spews forth at the bat creature, and it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, because it's been so good at these today.
I call upon the tail of the dragon.
Hot. Maybe it's gonna be an 18 save.
That will do it. So it's only going to take half damage.
Wait a second.
What?
Silvery barbs.
Oh, fuck you.
Give it to the prince. Give it to the prince. I feel like he needs this.
Okay, never mind. That was a natural one.
Nice. This is why you're my partner in crime, Zen.
We're gonna give the silvery barbs to Octavian.
Okay.
Or the advantage.
God damn it. Silvery barbs, when you want your DM to have no fun.
Does it fall off the thing?
It does not.
It's going to take 24 fire damage, though.
How's it looking?
Looks like it doesn't take as much of the fire damage as you think it should have.
Wow, rude. I just can't win in this fight. That was just my bonus action, though.
Take it. That was within range.
For our action.
I like how I said, wait a minute, and Roger went, what?
I'm just like, oh, here it comes.
What, you bitch?
How dare you?
I don't know if I can really do anything with my action. Which is weird to say, that, you know, a bonus action will deal a bunch of damage, but an action's completely useless. I don't have vicious mockery. I don't make fun of people.
I disagree, sir.
I don't make fun of people.
A bard without vicious mockery is like a warlock without eldritch blast.
Look, you don't make fun of people, you just fuck with their minds with illusions.
Exactly. I don't make people feel bad about themselves. I just make them experience a lifetime of ecstasy in a fraction of a second.
It's like, what's that?
I'll use my action to give guidance to Danny.
Okay.
Nice.
Go get him, Tiger.
Zen.
Angry barbarian noises.
I learned my lesson. I'm no fool. I'd like to do insightful maneuver on this guy, give it vulnerability to psychic damage, and then I'm going to move just a tad closer. And what I'm gonna do next, here, I'm gonna move over here maybe, excuse me, and I'm gonna cast Shadow Puppets. You're able to animate the shadow of a creature within range, causing it to attack the creature who cast it. Make a melee spell attack. This is a 60 feet, by the way. Make a melee spell attack against the creature. If it hits, the target takes 2d8 psychic damage and must make a successful intelligence saving throw or be incapacitated until the start of your next turn. So we'll see if I even hit.
They're about to fall down, aren't they?
I sure fucking hope so.
About to fall on Danny.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna use.
Just
oh,
hold
yeah,
your
and
sword
I have
up.
my bless. Hold on.
My sword's on the ground behind me.
Danny disarmed herself and then ran at it.
Okay. Does a 18 hit?
An 18 will hit.
Okay, I got an 18 to hit, and then that is... And then since they're vulnerable to psychic damage right now...
Yeah, so just
We'll
give me the
see what I
total, and I
roll.
will double it.
Okay, where are my d8s? Hey, Wa. 1. Hello? Okay, here we go.
How long does that vulnerability last?
Okay, that's 14.
Damn, 28. Okay. Okay, and it's got to make a intelligence save, you said?
Yes.
He's making these...
At disadvantage?
That's going to be a 22.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Is there silvery barbs anywhere? I really wanted to be incapacitated until my next turn. That's okay.
Okay.
So then, yeah, that beats it.
All right. Top of the round. Okay. Another chain appears around the coffin.
Cute.
As we go to Vanica.
Okay. Just there's so many things happening. I feel like we need to get rid of this bat. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level. And I need to roll to hit it. Okay. Let's see here. Is it still on the ground? Oh, you tease. That's a 25 to hit it.
25 will hit.
Okay. That's 6d6 radiant damage. Give me a second. Oh, holy cow. Okay. That is 36 radiant damage.
Damn. Anything else?
Guiding bolt.
That's yeah.
It was a good guiding bolt.
I cast Guiding Bolt, pulls out a rocket launcher.
Uh,
I cast non-magic missile.
So the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage. Because thanks to dim light glittering around the target, I mean, it's already enveloped in light, so now it's just glittering.
There's no light that can be dim around this thing. You're like you're like literally on the surface of the sun at the moment.
No, we're in twilight right now. It's a glittering vampire. and the daylight is not helping it in any shape or form.
I'll say what is helping it is the advantage you guys are giving to Octavian, because he's making all of his rolls at disadvantage because he's in this sunlight or in this daylight.
Yeah.
But his next one, you know, he got that silvery barbs, right?
Yeah, I just used the silvery barbs for the last roll.
Yeah.
And that's why he succeeded. There's now 2 chains on the coffin. Anything else, Vanica?
I guess I could. Yeah, I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Batman is going to take acid damage because Batman is not going to try to clean the acid damage off.
And radiant damage.
Why is he taking radiant damage?
Because he's in daylight,
no,
remember?
he's
The
got
66
he's got
or
to make
3d6.
he's got to make his saving throw.
Oh, right.
And he takes 5 damage.
5
with the
damage.
acid.
All right, he made an 18 Constitution saving throw this time.
Silvery barbs.
Why?
Because I need to give this man advantage.
True.
Okay, well you could still give Octavian it, but he made another 18.
Okay, you know what? I'm okay with this. I mean, I'm not okay with it, but I'm okay with it.
How's he looking?
Pissed.
Oh, I meant like health wise.
Beaten, bloody, cut everywhere.
Covered in acid
Covered in acid.
and glitter.
He is probably regretting the day he was summoned here.
Which was today.
He's getting flashbanged and glittered and javeled and
he
God
flies
knows what else.
over to here, and you see just he opens up his maw, and you just see this fire begin to form as he just launches it down.
Don't do this.
Into this area.
Okay.
And I need every one of you to give me Constitution saving throw. Not Constitution, Dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
As he casts Hellfire Bolt.
Oh no, not the Hellfire.
Okay.
Hellfire.
I'm real glad I'm good at Dex.
Hellfire.
Do I roll? Because I'm paralyzed.
You know what? You do not. You automatically fail Dex saves.
Oh, God,
But I got a 16.
Oh,
Too bad you
Fox.
didn't get that when you're trying to get out of paralysis.
do I get to choose when to use that D4? Or
Oh, the
Arctic?
guidance.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is on ability checks, not saving throws.
ability checks? Gotcha. And attacks, right?
Nope, just ability checks.
Ability checks. Okay.
I assumed you were going to try and climb the pillar, so
That,
I
yeah.
figured I'd help you with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But now that it's over there, I can try a different funny.
It's like double Brighten here. Oh, brother.
I'm using my reaction to use a charge of the Dex ring to give myself advantage on this saving throw.
My counter. There it is. Okay. We are gonna go around in a circle here. Chloe,
25.
you are gonna take 42 points of fire damage.
I am down.
Zafira, you're gonna take 42 points of fire damage because you automatically fail.
Have. Because I don't.
No,
I'm a tiefling.
this is
Not against Hellfire.
This is Hellfire.
Hellfire's different.
42.
42.
I am now at 3 health.
And as you are, I'll let you know. Danny,
I got a 21.
21. You're gonna take 42 fire damage.
Owie.
Vanica,
If 21 is, I got a 19, so.
you're gonna take 42 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Aren't you vulnerable?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm not. Just because I'm a tree, sir, does not mean I am vulnerable.
Don't make assumptions.
So, those of you who saved are not ignited.
That's what it was. So who saved?
Unfortunately,
Nobody.
all of you except for
Zafira.
Zafira. As Zafira is engulfed in flames.
Okay.
Are you mad at me?
No.
You're just rolling horribly, dude.
Arrows.
I know.
Danny.
God damn it.
All right. So, having taken that damage, runs past Chloe, grabs sword and shield, runs over here, and at the same time that they get there, they're not swinging. They are grappling one of the wing arms of this bat.
They can't.
Why
Bats
not?
in the air. That is flying when it's doing this.
Yeah, he
Oh.
said he did breath weapon down onto us.
Oh, then taking that back real quick. Yeah, I didn't hear the part that they did not land yet. However, can I leap that high?
I don't think you can.
For 25 feet up. Is there like cross beams going across, or is it
There
actually
is
like
not. It's just
column
it's a
and then
steeple.
roof?
It's just
Yeah.
steepled.
It's the classic Gothic
Yep,
structure.
it's the Gothic cathedral.
Yeah. All right.
And we all know that Gothic cathedrals or Gothic any sort of design don't believe in rafters.
Yeah. Except for in like the small spaces for some reason.
Yeah,
Notre Dame does.
I'm sorry, I've
Dame is
never
an
been in
exception.
Notre Dame.
Neither have I, just no pictures.
All right. It's 25 feet up. You know what? I still got these bad boys. 2 hand axes. Let's go. As they just move up and throw twice. Recklessly. That's going to be not a natural 20 this time. That's going to be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and then a... Okay, that is a natural 20. Okay. So, let's see. The first one is a non-crit. So
And these are just your basic bitch.
hand axes,
Okay.
yeah. So the first one's just going to be a total of 5
Okay.
slashing damage. The next one, however, that one's going to be 15 slashing damage. As the second one just actually hits it
Okay.
really hard.
And it just like looks down at you, just very annoyed at you.
Yeah, imagine my frustration, you little shit. Get down here.
Zafira. Start of your turn, you're going to take 42 points of fire damage.
Start of my turn, I'm dead. I'm down completely. I am at like negative 39 health.
On the bright side, that doesn't kill you.
Yeah, I'm
As
just unconscious, right?
you are technically in the dying state right now.
Does that mean I have to make death saving throws now?
I need a death saving throw from you. DM it to me. Don't
Oh. All right.
Anything above a 10 is a success. Anything below a 10 is a failure.
We use the same dice that rolled the 16 earlier.
Okay. We are gonna go to top around Chloe. And Chloe, you can see Zafira's body like on the ground, still covered in flame.
Oh, I don't see shit. I'm unconscious.
Oh, that's right. I need a death saving throw from you as well. I needed one from you previously, and I didn't ask for it. So go ahead and give me
roll
2.
2?
Go ahead and give me 2. DM them to me. Jesus. Okay. Then we're gonna go to Zen.
Oh my god. Vanica, real quick, how are you doing on spells?
I've got 1 level 3 left.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'm pretty decent.
Just I meant in terms of like healing, because I know she's on fire.
Oh, healing? Oh no, I've got healing spells. I'm just trying to see which one I want to use to help
Yeah.
multiple.
But she's on fire, so if you like touch her or anything, she's kind of. Can we
I
spit
could,
on her?
I might be able to pull her out. I don't know how to.
You-
I don't
you
think
can
Vanica
pat
knows
her.
how
Okay,
to
Use your action to pat her
roll
out.
her.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say because you can't pull
Yeah,
her out
roll
of
me.
fire because her body is on fire.
I was gonna say it's the body, not the spot. So
Does anybody have create water or something? No, damn.
That's a wizard
yes,
thing. or
but
cleric
yeah,
thing.
but I do, but I don't have it prepared for today.
That's okay. Yeah, no. Shit. Sorry, that really threw me.
It threw me too. I'm like trying to be like, what can I do? What can I do?
I'm
It'll
gonna.
be okay.
Okay, this guy's looking bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my lucky trusty dark. Well, first, obviously, insightful maneuver bonus action. I want it to be vulnerable to cold. I'm getting really down there. And then I'm gonna fire dark bolt at this thing.
Okay.
So.
You know what? If you're able to kill it, I can actually help with something. If you're able to kill it this turn.
22 hits it, I assume.
22 hits it.
Okay,
Is it vulnerable? Is it vulnerable?
it's vulnerable to cold.
Yep.
And then that's gonna be fuck. So I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level, so that's gonna be 4 rays of cold 1d10 cold damage.
Okay.
I wanna just throw everything I got at this guy. I haven't used you in a while. Oh wait, that's 3. I need 1 more. Oh nope, I want you. Okay. That's 24 cold damage.
Jesus. And you see as the dark bolt just like streaks out from you and hits it, it just like completely like encapsulates its body in ice as it falls and just shatters onto the steps below it.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to use my reaction.
Okay.
I would like. Where the fuck is it? Bolster the living. I see here.
Nice.
So as it shatters, is my cleric ability. It's well within range. So, how much HP did it have left? 5.
5.
Okay, you know what? That's okay. I can at least do this. So, as Vanica's done before, she's going to just kind of use her hands to kind of capture the remaining of its life essence and kind of siphon it from its body and turn it around and turn it into light magic and put it into Chloe, giving her the 5 HP.
Okay.
As I transfer that into her. That's why I'm like, if you can help, I can get them both up if I could just help.
All right. So Chloe, you pop two.
Chloe is up.
I rolled a 10 on one of those,
Nice.
which was like, brother.
So
Top of the round. Or at the 20s.
Can I
That
move
also
just
means-
a little bit closer on my turn?
Yeah, you can.
That also means Chloe, you gain a bonus to that also means that +5 you get a bonus to your attack and damage rolls
Fuck
Nice.
on your next turn.
Also, could you move
Zen?
my blast to me?
Zen,
Thank
you are
you.
going to take 6 points of damage as blood is siphoned from you.
Okay.
As
Oh.
Octavian lost that roll.
Oh.
But we go to Vanica.
hey, you can pat
I'm
those
putting out the
flames,
fire! Putting out the fire!
I have to ask, how are you trying to put out the fire?
Rolling my body.
Just like a doe. No. Is there any curtains or anything in here?
Nope.
You know what? I've got a bedroll in my pack. Can I pull out my bedroll and just start patting her down with the fire?
You lay the blanket
Or
down
something
and then
on
you
the
start
fire?
patting it. Not
Like
doing
patting
the
it?
whole- Yeah, not
Yeah.
doing the
Smacking
wave.
her with it.
Don't do that either.
No, yeah. Covering her and patting her. I'm a medic. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. I don't think I can dispel. I can do things for fire, but not hellfire, so.
You can try.
Oh, God. Do I risk it? Do I risk it for the biscuit?
I mean, what else are we gonna do? Because they're still burning.
Yeah, I know.
My grandma's gonna be so mad at them.
Because it's hellfire. That's what's making me hesitant. Hellfire may work differently.
Hellfire
you
does
know
work
what?
differently.
It does. You know what? You know what? She would instinctively want to help and do this first. She's gonna go ahead and because I'm next to her, I'm going to bonus action because I know what I'm gonna do could hurt me. I'm going to bonus action cast, what was the spell? I'm gonna cast. Is it bonus action or is it? Yeah, it's bonus action. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Which is.
What's your passive perception?
1d4. 18.
18. You notice when you cast Healing Word on yourself, the flames that are engulfing her body sort of like flick and waver. Almost as it's having some sort of like negative reaction to the radiant energy coming from your spell.
Huh.
Well, shit. I don't think I can cast Cure Wounds on her.
You can.
Do it.
I
Good.
can. Oh no, because that was a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on her then, at 2nd level.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the
Actually, no, 1st level because she's still going to be on fire. I have to deal with the fire, so just in case it doesn't go out, she's just going to pop back down again. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. See what happens. I'm experimenting.
Okay. Go ahead
Cure
and
wounds.
go ahead and roll that HP.
8. Where's my D8? There it is. Okay. And then I have. Oh, no, I have to activate it for that to happen. That's okay. That's 13 points of healing.
All right. As you reach out and you cast that and you pump that radiant energy into Zafira, you see the flames on her body completely wicked out.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh! Otherwise, I was going to spare the dying at least reset if I had to.
I'll say
that was my backup plan.
I'll say that if you didn't cast a healing spell on her this turn, she would have died the next because the flames would have hit her for another 42 damage.
That's why I was going to spare the dying just in case, but that works. That works. So yeah, I didn't need to heal myself. Hold on.
All right.
I didn't continue that. Okay.
Danny.
Walks over, picks a piece of ice, walks back over, puts a hand on Vanica. As we get a bolstering magic hit for you. Get a 2nd level spell slot back.
Oh, thank you, Danny.
That's so nice.
Oh,
All right, Zafira. You come to.
Okay. And
Oh,
Okay,
thank
so
goodness.
and then I have the 13 HP,
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, okay. You're good. You're good
I'm good.
for now. You're okay for now.
The bat, the bite.
It's gone. It's gone.
Okay,
You're okay.
He's
Okay.
dead.
We're good.
okay. Ow.
Can you do me a favor? If you're able to. Actually, I
Go
don't
back
think you'll be able to
home.
reach it. Go back home where you belong. Oh, wrong.
Oh shit!
What was that?
No.
What was that?
Nothing.
I have 30 speed. Oh god.
Simon, do me a favor. Stay behind us right now.
Okay.
Just stay behind us.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna move to like the pew here.
Oh fuck! I just realized it doesn't matter if I made a concentration check. That's way too fucking high. I don't think I would have made that concentration check for bless.
Mm.
Taking 42 points of damage to the
Oh,
face.
Yeah, no, there's no way
Yeah.
you can concentrate on that.
So yeah, bless is gone.
I mean, technically you could if you roll a nat 20, but
you know what? Let's see. Let's see. No. Worth a shot.
And then Pop-Tart's also going to come up next to me.
I really hate that my clutch healing spell is a fucking 10-minute cast.
yep.
I hate that. I want to just prayer of healing everyone
Prayer
right now.
of healing is
Kissy boo boos everyone.
great
No.
spell, but you can only cast it out of combat.
I'm
Oh.
also going to drink a healing health potion.
Okay.
1, 2d4 plus 3. Okay, an additional 4 points. That is fine.
Sacrifice your dice to the gods and then get new ones.
It's seriously an issue. It's been months and they're still rolling.
Yep.
Chloe is just gonna stay laying on the floor, looking at the ceiling, and she's just like, "This place sucks, guys."
Oh, Chloe! Oh, goodness!
and
Yay!
She's gonna
Ah.
cock her head slightly and look over in the direction of Octavian, and she's gonna call out again, "Octavian, I hate you," and give him bardic inspiration.
Oh, that wasn't vicious mockery?
He gets my last charge of bardic inspiration, so that's a D8 on basically any roll.
And he, like through grit teeth as he's still focusing, he just nods like, understandable.
I was wondering, since my specialty is School of Shadows,
Uh-huh.
is there any way I know that her daylight spell is really strong, but if I prestidigitation and like grab shadows from like the body of the vampire bat, of the fucking statue standing before them, and just kind of wrap him in them so that he doesn't have disadvantage on his spells, is that something I could do?
Unfortunately, no.
Prestidigitation is not
Yeah.
for attacking and stuff like that.
Well, it's not that. It's not that. There is just way too much light in this room to grip a shadow anywhere. You are
Oh,
just
you can
like
push the-
you are just
Can
like
you
in
push the little
blinding
podium?
light.
Okay.
Can I
Where-
drop
where
the
is Golden?
spell? Like, I know it's not concentration. Can I just, like, drop the spell of daylight?
I
I
don't.
mean, you don't necessarily need it anymore.
It's not concentration. That's the thing.
Well, no, it's not that.
If not, then I'm gonna move
No,
all
you
the
know
way
what?
up.
I'm gonna make the rule that the caster can wick a spell out anytime they want.
Yeah, generally anyone that creates a spell can also dismiss that spell,
Yeah.
even if it's not a concentration one.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you want to
That
wick
for-
the daylight spell out, you can.
Yeah, because now that since it's not really doing anything to anyone else but the prince,
Just
I'm gonna,
just
yeah,
poor
I'm gonna,
Octavian over here trying to keep somebody from coming through, and it's just like mag light right in the eyes.
I think that flower. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like wave my hand to have to disable the daylight. As you see, the flower petals just
That was a
curl
really
back in.
good spell, though. Like every.
Zed,
so
are
As
fucking
everyone just sees dots for a while, like the fuck.
Zed, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to Chloe and be like, you look like shit. And then I'm gonna give her my rainbow elixir that you gave me. It's a heart-shaped bottle with rainbow liquid in it. It serves as a health potion, an antidote, and takes away 1 point of exhaustion. It also refills every long rest, 2d4 plus 2 of health, and increases in healing as I level up. So, how much would that be? 2d4 plus 2, and we're level 6?
Yeah, it's still 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. That's 11 health.
2d4 plus
also
2.
Feel
That's
like shit.
that
Thank you.
maximum of 10, by the way.
2d4? Oh, I rolled
2d4.
2d6s. Sorry.
I was about to say, the math don't work. The math
Okay,
don't work.
And I'm over here like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, sure. Okay, 2d4
I don't
plus
fucking care.
2. 1, 2, 1, 4, 6. So that's 6. Still okay.
All right.
Thank you.
And it refills, so I'll just take the bottle back after I.
So as you're
after you take
feeding,
it.
her a potion,
From my heart bottle.
a third chain wraps around the casket itself, and just like whatever sense of dread was left over in here sort of just fades as you see Octavian just get a very relaxed look on his face as he like stumbles back and he braces himself against that podium.
Oh, buddy.
Are you
Oh.
okay? Are we okay?
I don't know what your definition of okay is.
Not this.
No,
Safe for now.
we're better.
I need a
No.
moment. So I sit down.
No, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
And
okay.
as he says
Back
that,
up.
as he says that, you see the casket sort of just vanish, and the ground beneath you begin to shake.
Oh, yeah, time to go. And just kind of goes over.
He's like,
Uh-huh.
hopefully this works. He points at a wall, and you see like another door sort of just like begin to like just like shape, but like stutter and struggle, but it forms and it opens up. Through now, no questions.
Roger that. Grabs
Yep.
him and gets through that door.
I'm actually gonna grab Zafira and
Okay.
I'm
be
gonna
like, let's go.
I'll help
Okay.
Chloe up, I guess.
And all three of you rush out the out of this collapsing area, and as you do, you find yourselves back in the courtyard of the estate, as you could see everything around you sort of like flickering and changing, and just like the magic from this area just waning as people as other vampires and servants and whatnot are rushing out of the estate. And right as Roland runs out, there's just like a loud clack or crack as you are now standing in you're still standing in a courtyard, but you're surrounded by like broken walls and a very dilapidated looking house. The grass beneath you is completely dead. The barn where you had stored the cart is collapsed. As
Hope the horses are okay. They've been through enough.
Octavian is like just breathing heavily, is like sort of like leaning on Danny.
Oh. So this is what it actually is. Huh.
Reverted with the family magic recalled from this place. It's how it used to look.
I can work
It's
with
better.
that. I can work with that.
Do you think the ceiling caved in on the double that I left in my room?
You don't feel the double.
Oh, she's dead.
Or gone.
Yeah, Chloe too is just gone.
She's not real. It's fine.
What about
He's real to me.
Bruce, or what's his name?
What?
Oh,
The
You're-
ogre that I'm
the
married
ogre.
to.
I think everybody got outside. It's okay.
Oh, Brutus.
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 You see Brutus out with the rest of the people.
Okay, I cast disguise self on myself, and I just make myself into a very generic looking human woman. Not at all looking like what I look like. Don't look, guys, but that's my ex.
All right. I think we've all earned a little bit of a rest.
See, like straightens himself up.
Right.
Well,
Is-
go ahead.
is Grandpa gone for good?
He was never here. That was more just a spirit he uses for communication.
Oh,
I'm afraid that he is still back home in the north.
oh.
In the north?
Far from here.
Oh.
That's good, right?
An island that my family and a lot of our kind call home. He is not going to be pleased as to what just transpired. But for the time being, you are free of him.
Thank you for finding him, or severing the connection. I don't know what you did, but thank you.
I broke the channel between Ugh. Sorry, I'm dying.
Oh, it's the sunlight. I'm so sorry. Wait, does healing you hurt you too?
It's like, I'm not wounded. I am fine. Just a little tired.
Okay.
But
I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, I myself will need to head north. I need to head home, and I need to present my case to the council.
Is that wise? Is that safe?
It's the most safe for all of you.
Yeah, we did just kind of make a mess of everything.
Taking over a vampire lord's estate, technically gate crashing, home wrecking, whatever you wish to call it, is a offense that's usually an offense that carries the penalty of death. But since none of you are actual vampires or members of a vampire house, your fate would be much worse.
Even though
he can
we
get
had
in line.
Although
It's not the
people
only
trying to
way.
kill us, like
I can go forward and I can make a case to the council. Argue that Saphira here is the true owner of this land as she holds the deed.
Did we ever get that deed back?
See, he reaches into like his coat and he presents Saphira the deed.
like shaky hands. She's like
If you said after all this time, like, actually, I changed my mind. You guys can keep it. I would punch you.
no, God
After
no.
all
Lighter back
that.
on fire. See,
Hellfire!
It's
See,
your
this-
house. I'd be like,
No.
Saphira, I am sorry all of this has happened to transpire. I honestly did wish to get you to know you more. Maybe after all is said and done, I can pay you a visit.
She like takes a piece of her antler. It's, if you're ever in the area, you can communicate with me.
He stands there for a moment, and he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a chain. He sort of like pierces the antler with it and just like puts it around his neck.
Okay.
That was a great first date.
Had
No one
dinner,
died.
killed a giant bat,
I'm
banished a
never
grandpa.
I'm never bringing my 4 best friends on my first date.
No, we will have an
We were
actual
wingmen.
date.
We were
Yeah.
wingmen.
I was the
Ross,
parental figure for supervision.
You were the
You were
the,
flirting with the other guy.
Flirting. Trying to get
You were the
close enough to
chaperone.
listen.
See,
Yeah, I was the chaperone.
I was like, well, then I will reach out to you as soon as I can. And he reaches out and he takes your hand and he like kisses like the top of your hand. He's like, stay safe. And God, that house looks ugly. See,
It's a fixer.
he looks over to like the group of people and he's like, Roland, a moment, please. Roland walks over. He's like, yeah, what's up, boss? We need to head north to present a case to spare the lives of these wonderful individuals here. But with the lady now being in full control of this land, we cannot have her living in such squalor. I want you and your 5 best men to stay behind and help with the construction of a new home. Roland nods. He's like, you got it. Like, just to let you know, that means big man here is going to stay. We need somebody for the heavy lifting.
Brutus?
I might as well pitch in as well. So.
And he's like, well, yes, Bruce is, or Brutus is pretty good at lifting heavy objects. So be it.
I go, oh yes, this Brutus sounds so strong. Would be so so grateful for his help. And I kind of don't make eye contact with anybody.
Roland's like, all right, I'll get the rest of the crew together and we'll stay behind. Wish you happy travels and good luck presenting the case to a bunch of dusty old windbags. No offense. Octavian shakes his head. He's like, no, dusty old windbag does tend to describe most of the council.
And okay, is there a time limit on a charge of the rings?
Yes. Why?
Okay. I wanted to see if I could do the charge of my charisma ring to give him an additional advantage for when he
It's not going to last that long.
beans.
Not to mention you have to be within 30 feet.
Well, to cast it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, she was
can see
asking
within 30 feet as a reaction.
she was
with
asking if
proficiency
she can
bonus
bless
skill
him
checks for
now,
students.
and when he presents his case, he could use it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's gonna take a bit of time for him to get there and to present to the council. So, unfortunately, by then, it would not still be there.
Mm. Shame. Okay.
I'm going to miss this place, but again, hopefully the council is kind and I am free to come back at my will.
I mean, they had to know that this was going to happen eventually.
No, they wouldn't. The deed itself was actually kept in storage from when my grandfather acquired this land. But somehow it got into the claws of a rook and then landed on your head. Well, Lady Severa, I can't wait to see what you do with the place. Until we meet again, please keep yourself safe.
You as well.
As he begins to walk away, he pulls a dagger out of his hand, or off of his hip, and he cuts his hand and he just throws like a spray of blood into the air as a gate forms in front of him.
I really quick do sending messages of here. I'm like, I swear to God, if you just let him walk away.
Okay, she runs up.
As like he puts the dagger back and he turns and he's like, all right, we got to get going. All of those who aren't staying behind to repair, follow me.
She runs up to him and like she says like wait, and she runs up to him, and as he turns around and finishes saying that, and she just kisses him, like puts both her hands on his face and kisses him.
And as you do that, you feel like his arm sort of like wrap around you as he just like pulls you in close. And then as like you separate, he's sort of like just has like a very goofy smile on his face. Like, well, that's all the inspiration I need to present my case.
Best of luck.
To you as well.
You're such a Disney princess. 24 hours. 24 hours, not even.
Have you seen him?
You were about to let him walk away. Don't be all have you seen him to us. I had to pick you up and put you in front of him practically.
And as
No,
he
I
turns,
ran up to him.
and he begins to walk through the gate, and like there are pretty much everybody except for Roland, Brutus, and like 3 other people. They all walk through as the gate closes behind them. And as the gate closes, we are going to take a quick break here so we can get up, stretch our legs, and all that fun stuff, and we will be right back.
Woohoo! See you.
Like when a TV has like an
Alright.
image burned in it.
We are back.
Pretty much. Like a plasma screen.
How old is your phone?
4 years, but I was hoping to not get it replaced until I moved to Canada.
No,
So-
seriously, like your phone should. Well, it's so stupid. Consumerism and capitalism pisses me off. Your phone should last longer than 4 fucking years.
Actually should last more than 2. That's why they have you do the upgrade every 2 years, because most phones and technology upgrade every 2 years.
The hell did I come
So
back to?
stupid. I'm just.
I just discovered my screen starting to or my phone starting to screen bleed.
Oh,
So I'm
fun.
like, God damn it. Yeah, so I'm like, God damn it. Like, it's not awful, but
Like,
It's annoying.
I'm
not
noticing
really
it. Like I
annoying.
see my texting clipboard, like all the numbers, like the whole keyboard in the background, even though I'm surfing the web, and I'm like, God damn it. No.
Can I assume that you paid a couple $100s for your phone?
Oh God, no, girl. We live in these crazy times. No, I bought this phone over 4 years ago, and I paid almost $1,000 for it.
If you pay $1,000 for something, it should last longer than 4 years. It's so
Yep.
stupid.
It really should. My last
Really should.
phone before the one that I have, the screen died a week after the warranty ran out, and the replacement for the screen cost more than just replacing the phone.
Yep.
That's why
Yep.
our technology is getting shittier, our food's getting
Mhm.
shittier, our cars are getting shittier. Everything we own is getting shittier because they want you to buy the new models.
Things
Yeah.
are made
Yep.
to break and be replaced.
So
It's one of the
fucking
reasons
stupid.
why-
Planned obsolescence is what it is.
Yeah, and it's
And
one
a
of the
lot of
reasons why
companies
I
are getting sued
personally
over it.
it's why I personally don't like buying Apple products, because for a time there,
Mhm.
every other generation you had to buy all new equipment to even get it to work.
Yep.
While you could have the same charger for God knows how many years,
Yeah.
even with a
It's
new
like-
phone. While for a while Apple was like, nope, you need all new equipment because all that shit's not compatible. And I'm like, it's only a year and a half old.
It's
Doesn't
like-
matter.
It's like the PC I have, like the computer that I have. This computer is only about 5 or 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I have to replace
Yeah.
it because it is not compatible with Windows 11
Yep.
and Windows
know,
10.
I
And
just
Windows 10
updated-
is
Yep.
losing service in October. And because
That's
but
what me
they
and
won't-
Tilt have been doing.
this
I just rebuilt my whole PC like maybe 3 years ago, and it runs shit, even though I got at the time all the top of the line shit. And it's like I paid like almost $2,000 to have this thing, like a little bit over $2,000 to have this thing rebuilt. It's with like
Yep.
pretty good specifications. It's like, it's like.
That's why me and Tilt are rebuilding my computer right now, because it's at that point where everything
Well,
is old.
the
It's
annoyance
bland,
is
dude.
it
Stupid.
doesn't tell me what it on like about my computer is not compatible. It just says that something that there's something with the computer that is not compatible with Windows 11, so it won't let me install it.
It just pulls a hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Like you just need to fix this. You just gestured to all of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, well,
Yes.
guess I got to spend a couple grand more to get a new computer when there's absolutely nothing wrong with this computer.
Nope.
Oh,
100%. But if you want to play a shiny new game, it's like, oh no, your 3 old stuff. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, I had that happen to my old phone,
Stupid.
Zorro. So that's fucking irritating.
Yeah. So, well, and I can't charge it as of last year. I haven't been able to charge it unless it's on an external charger now too, because it's got one little prong that doesn't work. Again, it's an older phone. It's old by
Yeah.
phone standards. So I'm like, God damn it!
Yeah.
I wanted you to last 6 more months. Just 6 more months. Ugh.
But getting
Sorry.
back, it's all good. Getting back to the game here. As the gate closes, Roland comes over to Zafira. Well, my lady, I guess you're the boss now. So, just to let you know, we could do the general renovations of the house perfectly fine. Get it, livable. But if there's any special features you wanted added on, tacked onto it, special wings, anything like that, it's gonna start costing money. So, you got like a treasury or something we can dip into if need be?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna do something real quick as soon as the prince left.
Okay.
It was gonna be a funny little joke. The opportunity's probably missed, but like the whole time she was doing prayer of healing, and as soon as she's like, "And done," and she does the prayer of healing, she's like, "Wait, where'd the prince go?" Like totally miss the kiss scene. She's
That's
like, "Wait, where'd he go?"
As like the prayer
Where'd he go?
the prayer of healing goes off and Vanika's now confused.
And I whisper to Vanica, I'm like,
Wait.
I whisper to Vanica, I'm like, I'll paint you a word picture later.
Oh, wait, did something happen?
Yes.
Aww. Okay. Just totally. Whoop. Sorry, continue.
So, how damaged is the place?
At the moment, it's in a dilapidated state.
Like bare bones.
Like not
the
even bare
structure.
bones. Not even bare bones. Like you could see that there are visible holes in the roof. There's like time damage on the like on the walls, chipped paint, broken windows. It looks like it at the moment. It looks like a generic haunted house, just less cool. And Roland's like, we can fix all of this up. We can get it looking proper. We can patch the holes in the wall. We can fix the barn. We can fix the house. Perfectly fine. But if there's anything special you want tacked onto its special wings, special fixtures, anything like that, you're gonna need to start pouring money into it.
I understand. Sorry, we just went through a lot.
Oh yeah, I
And
completely understand. I just wanted to give you
I
a rundown before we started.
understand.
Do we have money? Do
We
do
do?
any of us even have
Yeah.
money?
Technically, Zafira has money. Let's just be
I
honest.
okay, I was gonna
Zafira
say.
has money.
Zafira is
I have
loaded.
gems.
I've
I
got
have-
yeah. I was gonna say, do any of us have
Like,
money? It's
I
been a
kind of just
while.
I just kind of reach into like the little pouch I have, and I was like, I got 18 coins and a gem.
How-
A moth flies out.
My parents will only send me money if I'm at school.
You're
You tell
at
them
school.
this is your new school.
One
start at
moment. I need a moment to discuss with my friends.
Yeah, sure. We'll
what
get
will be
started.
done.
We'll get started on the basic repairs, and
Yes.
afterwards we can start talking about adding on wings, adding any specialty areas that you want in the house. Just like for example, like we can't tack on the magic that was on there previously. You walk around, you enter a door, and you go exactly where you want. That's beyond
That
the,
was
the
some
purview
vampire
of
magic.
yeah, that's beyond the purview of my talents. But we can build you a house. We can build you libraries. We could build you an area to where you can forge things. We can build you like labs. We can build parts to the house. We just can't enchant the house.
Understood. I need a moment to discuss with my friends what we would
yeah.
like to do,
Again,
and I will come back to you with my request, and we can talk payment. Okay?
yes, take your time. Take your time. We're gonna get started
Thank
on the basics.
Do you think we could set up camp, because I'm pretty tapped out on spells?
Yes,
and-
please.
I
Please.
reach into,
Yeah.
I
Please, Belvedere, help.
I pass Chloe over to Vanica or Danny to hold, because you're at like 5 health, I think. Then I pull out the camp, set it down. Belvedere!
Well, if it helps, 26 HP since I rolled prayer of healing. So
Oh, hey, I'm above half.
I shit you not. I rolled. Actually, do I win some money a little bit? Because I rolled 3 d8s, and I shit you not, they were all 7s. So do I win a little something?
You
I would
should.
respect.
You get 2 gold.
You get a crisp
Yes!
high five.
I'll take it.
Unfortunately, you were only playing penny slots.
Damn it!
Uh,
Electrum!
She also goes, "Oh my god, the horses!" And then she goes to the barn and she tries to see like what we like, if the horses are okay. How is the cart and the horses?
I will let you roll me percentiles.
If we can turn back
Back
time. These poor
time.
horses are just gonna be
Right?
like dying reverse, dying reverse.
I don't even know if my magic would work on that because like the whole building fell down, you know?
Double numbers and a D10.
Yes.
And I would worry about bringing back the bad
66.
guy.
So you like, oh my god, the horses, and you run over to the barn, and the cart the cart and the horses were at least thankfully taken out, so still okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Good. Okay.
But
I
throw the camp out.
yeah, hello Belvedere.
Good day, Matt. Oh my. I'm sorry to be rude, ma'am, but you all look like you've been put through the literal grinder.
Well, actually, I feel great. I only lost like 5 health. Everyone else looks like really badly though. So, if you wouldn't mind, Belvedere, what do you say to a very nice like turkey dinner with gravy and cranberries and
All the
stuffing?
fixtures.
Yes.
I will get right on it, ma'am.
Oh, yes, they are.
and enough for the help as well.
Oh, guests. Very well.
But yes, don't let them in the camp because I would like to drop my disguised self and not have Brutus around.
That's what the tent's for.
Mhm. Cool.
Thank you very much. So, and then so Zafira comes back and she explains like they can fix everything up, but I figured that this would be our home because you guys are my friends, and if you have requests, let me know. I was already planning on a library and like a workshop forge type of thing with me, and also a lab for potions. But
I would
there
say
are
that
suggestions.
at my family's third summer country home, we do have like a bit of a like sort of an area where you're able to practice, weaponry, swords and whatnot. That might be something nice to just throw in there, like a training area. My father would go in there.
I
That
only have
Is a
one.
great idea.
I only have one request. Hot bath waters.
Do you take baths?
Like
We've all taken
large,
baths.
like a large pool area.
So
that
we
you
can all bathe
lounge in.
Like a hot
Together?
spring.
That we can, like a hot spring, but fancy. If it's just rocks, I don't care. But for everyone else,
As long as there's hot water.
We should put in Vanica, tell me if this is stupid, but we should have like a little greenhouse with loads of plants and flowers.
Actually, I was thinking if I don't think it would really work inside, but I would love a garden or something. What's a greenhouse?
Oh, a greenhouse is like a big garden.
It's a controlled environment of a garden. That way,
Why would you control it?
so that the elements don't destroy your crops. Like,
It's
let's
a
say
glass
if we had
house?
a storm and it just kind of destroyed your farm, we wouldn't want that.
Oh.
That's why the greenhouse would protect it.
The
from
glass house
most-
also
Oh.
controls humidity and everything, so you can have plants that aren't normally used to this environment. They can grow in little pots.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be-
I feel
it'd be
like that's stifling what it can do, but I guess I can see why that would make sense for some people.
And it would allow you to grow things in surplus outside of a season that they normally would, so that you always have a backup reserve of those plants to go towards things like making potions, making all sorts of magical implements, and also just to have.
Well, what I was thinking of doing, if it's okay, I still would love like a garden or something, but I would love to plant a tree.
We could
You
have a
can plant
tree in like the
as
middle of the
many trees as you'd
courtyard,
like.
but like a
Yeah.
big tree in the middle of the courtyard.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Would that be
Yeah.
nice?
That'd be great. What
Okay.
kind of tree?
Kind of similar, not quite, but very similar to like what I have in my chest. It will still flourish and have kind of a purple hue to the leaves, but it won't be exactly like
Oh,
my
that'll
tree.
feel just like the Feywild. I would love that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And then in the moonlight, it glows like orange and yellow hues when they blossom, like fireflies.
Why does that sound familiar?
That's Faye.
I mean, yeah, but I'm trying to remember where I last saw something like that. Within the Feywild, I was near Cetterton.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, that's similar to my tree, so
That's
a lot more
fair.
color, but
Mhm.
well, that specific tree. But
Oh, trust me. Everything around here so far has been pretty bland. I would love a little color.
I agree.
Yeah. We can request more color in here, not just, in regards of the garden, but just in the house.
Yeah, that could work.
Okay, so tree and courtyard, garden, library, hot spring.
If it wasn't obvious, my favorite color is green.
Mine too. Could we have
Mine's
like a
not.
meditation room?
Funny enough.
So we could commune with like our deities or our patrons or our
Oh.
magic.
Oh, like a little worship chapel? Yeah, chapel could work.
There's one
Oh, not
underground.
religious.
But
it's
a
mine's not
meditation
religious.
room.
Yeah. Keep it secular, Danny.
Okay. Any other requests? Chloe, is there anything you'd like?
I can't really think of anything. I mean, I'm used to living on the road, so I don't really have homely
Ooh.
desires.
A room with acoustics.
Yeah, like a little theater, I guess. That would be neat.
Yeah, a little stage area. In case you want to just like jam it out or something. Or have
Yeah,
other people
I-
come in and play.
I can play a lot of different instruments. I don't own any instruments for some reason, but I can play a lot of different ones.
What if I give you like a little mossy pad too that's like nice and warm?
That'd be nice.
I can make flowers similar to like the one I did, down in the chapel, but like heat lamps, if you will, instead of like
Yeah.
blinding you.
A little terrarium. A little terrarium.
Yeah, pretty
for,
much.
To a whole room?
call it the happy box.
It'll take some time, but I can do it. It would just take some time.
Make it like super lush and like moss
Oh, yeah.
covered, like deep forest type of thing. And
Oh, I can do that.
maybe we can capture some like fireflies or something and stick them in there. So it has this nice ambiance to it. That'd be nice.
Yeah, we can do that. Like I said, if I have those flowers in there too, like there would be like almost like magical fireflies. That way you don't have to worry about that. Just add to it.
Okay. All right. I will go speak with, what's his name again?
Roland.
Roland.
Now this
I
is
will-
a different person, right? This isn't red.
This is the blacksmith
Redlow.
guy, right?
Yeah.
Redlow. Yeah, Roland Redlow.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Is it
Renlo.
Redlow or is it Roland?
It's
Renlo.
Renlo. I kept calling him
Oh, I was
Roland.
like, who's Roland? I'm like, who's Roland?
I looked at my
Hold on, I didn't
notes.
get that
And,
up.
I looked at my notes and I thought it said Roland. But no,
Renlo
Renlo.
is the one
Renlo.
that
I
Danny
was hitting.
sitting on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
quasi Viking guy.
Yeah.
Danny, if you want to come with me.
Goldbeard.
Sure. I mean, I was already going to be assisting them pairs anyway, helping out with Brutus and heavy lifting. So this works out.
Okay. So Danny and I head to meet up with Renlo.
Okay.
And Renlo, we have the request. If you have a moment.
Oh yeah, sure. What are you looking for?
So there are a few rooms that like we would like to add.
Okay.
So there's a library, a workshop for like my smithing with that, and a lab. That it could be a combination if you'd like to put it together into one room.
We're gonna need to put them in separate rooms. Labs and workshops don't really go hand in hand sometimes, and things tend to blow up.
Oh, that's why everything keeps blowing up. That's why everything kept blowing up before.
Well, now we know.
If there's like we can have like a training room for sparring sessions for training. A meditation room. I mean, obviously each of us would have a bedroom.
Oh, the bedroom's already coming about.
Okay. A terrarium room, like a terrarium box room.
Isn't that just Chloe's room?
If you want that to be just Chloe's room, then we can have that.
Yeah.
Just be Chloe's room. Then.
Chloe's room
Okay.
just runs a little bit warmer than everyone else's.
Yep.
Okay. And then a theater stage area. That's
Is that why you liked sitting in my shirt? Because it was warmer?
Yeah, totally. That's why.
And then for the outside, we'd like to plant a tree in the courtyard, and also begin having a garden.
What about the hot spring?
Oh, and a hot spring. Sorry,
Yeah.
My list was not in any particular order, so I
Oh, okay.
missed one.
He
I
Yeah.
was like, oh.
Well, that's
Low priority.
that is a
No,
hefty
hot spring is
order.
high priority. I just thought I already said it.
That is a hefty order, but we should be able to work all of that in. It's gonna take me some time to get the price for you for everything. Though I can tell you that most of these wings are gonna run you from anywhere from at least 1,000 gold. Some of them a
Okay.
little cheaper, but things like your workshop and your lab, the theater definitely is going to be costly. But yeah, library might be a little bit cheaper depending on how large you want it.
Extra large.
Oh, and I can work on the garden. That's something I can do, so that's okay.
We still need
Okay,
to get the plot and everything set up for it. You can plant whatever you want. We just need to set
that.
everything up.
I can do that too, actually.
He kind of like looks at you and he's like, I bet you can, but you're not contracted.
Why would I
And
need to be
they're-
obligated to someone about it?
Oh.
You don't work for us.
No, which is why I'm doing it.
We were given orders to do it. So you wish a garden, we can build the plot for the garden. You can put whatever you want in it.
Wait, does that mean I can't help y'all in the heavy lifting?
Unfortunately not.
I just need
OSHA violation. Okay.
I just need the ground. I don't need anything fancy.
We got to clear the ground out. There's a lot of work.
I can do that.
As he kind of like looks over, he looks over to Zafira, just like, help.
let's let them do the work. We've earned a rest, and also they know how to actually do the work in a uniform shape to where it doesn't overlap with other places. You know,
I mean,
like
I
the,
had to learn how to do it within a forest so it doesn't overlap with certain. Not the same.
not the
of
same.
course.
Not the same.
No,
Oh.
I know you're more than capable,
Yeah.
Vanica, and this is absolutely your specialty. But in places like this is just how things work. Certain
On our next
crews
house.
have
On a-
specific tasks that they have.
On our next house, Danica, you can definitely do it yourself.
Yeah, after they've actually made the area and
They
have
have
it
to.
ready for
Yeah,
you,
they're just gonna
you're
clear
in
the
charge
area.
of it. You'll be in charge
I
of it
just
after
feel
that.
weird because I can do that anyway, but I don't know. Your rules are still baffling me here, but all right.
I
I
understand
can
they baffle
understand
me
that.
too, but that's how it is. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so just running the price here, Cass. For the full kit and caboodle, it's going to cost you about 6,200 gold.
Oh,
That's going to be
Okay.
a
That's
thousand.
gonna be 6 gems.
That's
Seven.
that's a thousand for
Seven.
the library, 1,000 for the workshop, 1,000 for the lab, 500 for the training room, 300 for the meditation room, 1.7 for the theater, 200 for the garden, and 500 for the hot springs.
You said that I was getting a keep. I was not expecting to spend money for said keep, but
I
girl, we
you,
had to do it in all the campaigns.
I told you get ready, like if you were successful, to get ready for the Sims.
yeah.
Yep. If we had to do it for all the campaigns where we like, there's stuff to work with, but if you want to make it better, we gotta pay.
Yeah.
okay.
Actually,
Um,
Rojin, if you were to describe in the measurements that we use for D&D maps, what would you say the actual map grid would be to encompass
I don't fucking know.
what, like 300 by 500? What are we talking here?
How many acres do we have to work
I would
with
have
here?
I would
Rogan?
have to get back with you on that because I'm gonna have to map out the landscape for what all you want to do.
Right. We are on
The Sims
that
build
coastal
mode
edge,
music
too,
just
so.
starts playing. Can I,
Rogan's done. He's got places to be. He's like, I don't know.
It's like
Yeah,
I just work here. I don't do this shit.
I'm a I'm a DM, not a contractor.
You're talking to
Yeah,
someone who was a
build
civil
mode.
engineer.
You're talking to someone who plays video games.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, she like reaches into her bag
How
and
fucking dare you type motherload into chat?
fine.
Oh no, Saphira has died.
You already tried to kill me earlier. But no, she reaches into her bag and pulls out and like, here's 7 gems. They are about 1,000 gold each. Worth of it.
Well, with that, we can definitely install some plumbing into your house as well.
I didn't realize that we didn't have plumbing. We absolutely need plumbing.
That's what chamber pots are for.
Just add the aqueducts. Add the aqueducts.
I don't think I pee. I don't think I pee.
But you do
I don't
wipe,
know.
right? You do wipe, right?
You technically do because you are
Wipe your
still
hands.
considered humanoid.
I know. I technically I'm considered fey.
I mean,
But yeah. I don't-
So what I'm
It's
hearing,
just
what I'm hearing.
dingleberries and water. That's all that comes out of me.
So what I'm hearing is when the snap happens, you're going to be sent back to the Fey realm.
Technically no, because her tree is planted in that forest.
True.
So it's kind of wonky because the way we discussed it, it's kind of like it's not the Fae, but it kind of like bleeds into the Fae, like parts of it, kind of like a portal, if you will, but not really. I don't know. It was hard to explain. So it's like Fae, but not.
Wonky way lines for the Harlequin forest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. At least that center of the forest was. So
Yeah,
it's like
the
it is technically
veil-
the Fey realm, but not.
Technically, the veil between the prime material and the Fey realm is very thin there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a better way to explain it. Yeah, so technically when I get snapped back, it's a gray area.
No, you would no, because your tree is tied to this world.
The forest.
You
Yeah.
are technically considered one of the Fae to have been born on this plane, so you would not be snapped.
So I don't have to fear Thanos. We're good.
And she asked Renlo, oh, and there wouldn't happen to be a sending stone nearby.
A sending stone? He kind of looks around. He's like, "Friend, I'm fresh out of those, ma'am.
Understood.
We got a bunch of wood and nails. No sending stones."
Do you need me to send a message? Remember I did that to your grandma before.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering because everything was so
Oh,
as you need it before. I didn't know how
well, as you can
things
tell,
were now
it
without
is-
the magic.
Yeah, we're no
Mm.
longer with, I guess, the benefits of an elder vampire lord. So,
It's
you have your
alright.
boyfriend, though.
Wait, what?
He's not. I mean,
not yet.
Maybe no. We didn't establish anything yet. We just kissed.
Wait, what? When?
When you were doing your prayer of healing,
No, I had my eyes closed.
that was what you missed.
Darn it.
Do over.
And that was what you missed ugly.
Do over.
What I get for doing my job.
It's
What
very
happened for
appreciated.
you?
Thank you.
I think
Oh.
I saw like a lot of tongue.
Nope, there wasn't any tongue.
There was a
Wait,
goofy
did you do
smile,
it?
though.
Did you do it near the rubble of all the
It was right in front of the
place?
gate.
Don't look it back
Damn it.
up. Don't look it back
I was
up.
gonna say
Zara.
because I'm gonna do Ashen Memories and be like, I want to see it.
I mean, there is rubble. Can she do that?
Technically,
You have
yes.
to be like around it.
She
Ooh.
could do
Technically,
that.
you could
Yeah.
do that, given the
recent activity.
the recent happenings of the area and how everything became dilapidated and broken. You can definitely use Ashen Memories, and you can rewatch that.
So
You know what?
You just
I'm
use-
doing
you-
it. I'm
you-
doing it.
You use Fey TiVo, and you're able to rewatch it.
It's just like I will waste that spell slot. I don't give a shit. I want to relive it. So I'm just like, so as soon as she like snaps it off it, she's like,
Completely muted.
oh god, I went too high. I went too high pitch.
When you
oh my
peek the
gosh.
mic.
That's so sweet. There may have been tongue. I'm not sure, but the way he wrapped around you.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. He
okay.
got your lip, though. I saw that.
And as you are like fawning over it, there's a little ring of a dinner bell as Belvedere exits your tent. He's like,
oh, right,
Yeah.
Redlow, you were invited to dinner.
yeah, we can eat.
Yeah, come
Go
on.
boys, free food.
I'm gonna hide in my tent.
Mm,
I can bring you food if you want.
As
I'll just get it later. I'm just gonna be in my tent for a little bit.
as everybody, including your guests, usher into the large tent that you have and sit down for a full Thanksgiving, like pretty much a full Thanksgiving style meal.
Mhm.
Hey, Hey, Sam.
Thanksgiving.
do you want me to make Brutus forget your face? Not forget the love that you gave him. Just forget your face.
That might be best.
Okay, I'll do it after dinner, after he's all sluggish from the turkey.
Will you bring me some turkey and gravy and stuffing and
Of course.
no Brussels sprouts? I don't want to see a single Brussels
You-
sprout.
you
Oh,
now.
need
Brussels
your
sprouts are
vegetables,
amazing.
Come on.
A little
Brussels-
bit of cranberries.
Brussels
Brussels
sprouts are
sprouts
amazing.
Mixed with some oil and bacon pieces?
Yes.
How
I
dare you.
don't care.
It's an acquired
Disgusting.
taste. I'm
Brussels
afraid.
sprouts with garlic
Disgusting.
butter. Hell yes.
Oh.
Garlic butter. Okay.
Also, if you bring me some garlic bread, I'll love you forever, and you're the best there ever was, and you're so pretty, and I'm so glad you didn't die.
I'm so glad I didn't die too.
Okay,
That was
and I
terrible.
hide in my tent because I have to wait until you do the spell.
I will
While
go
I'm in my
fix a
tent,
plate.
could I?
What
I
tent?
haven't talked. The one in
You're-
camp.
We have a shared tent. It's all.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's the giant. It's the giant.
Yeah, we have our protection screens.
Yeah, but
you
yeah,
know.
she's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that part.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got the privacy screen over like.
Oh man. Okay, never mind. I thought we all had our own separate tents.
No,
No, those are
So
the
what happens
workshops.
in
you
the
have
tent?
you have a
What
pavilion
happens
tent.
in the tent, we all know.
All right. No problem then. Never mind.
I mean, if you sit at the table, Brutus minds his his manners, and he doesn't really like fawn over you. Just every now and then, you get like a passing glance.
Do not want. I'll just be behind my privacy screen. Thank you.
Okay.
You're eating in the bathtub. Because
Yeah, I've got like my black robe on, and I'm just eating turkey. I'm beat from the day. And I'm just going over what happened. Mashed potatoes. I spell a little mashed potatoes. I pick it up off my boob and eat it.
I mean, they're there to catch food. That's what they're there for.
Beards are flavor savers. These are flavor savers.
Hey, I never
Espe-
want to hear that again.
Especially if you
That's just
wear
the
a
cold
bra,
hard truth.
you could-
Hey, I
Cold hard
kinda
truth.
hated that.
And then
Especially
if
if
it
you're
falls in
wearing
the
a
bra,
belly.
it's a snack to go.
Hey. Anyway, so I'm
Anyway.
in my
I
tub.
found an M&M in my bra one.
Jesus.
I'm
The more you
gonna,
know.
I'm gonna like as I'm like getting close to finishing eating. I'm gonna go over to sit next to Renlo, and kind of discuss like where he gets his tattoos, like what his upbringing was like.
Did they
Basically,
hurt?
trying to figure because as you can
Oh my
see,
God,
the
you're
big
so
tattoo
strong.
right here on my forehead. Trying to see if it's somewhat familiar or at
Is
least somewhat
he-
related.
He's like, oh, all of these I did myself. They're enchanted. You know,
Oh, they're all
one,
enchanted.
each one grants me certain abilities and whatnot if I need them. I just, I can activate them. Yeah,
What was
they
the inspiration for the designs?
honestly, a lot of them were just I let my brain wander while I was doing them.
Because they're kind of familiar to what I have, and she just kind of points at her forehead.
Hmm.
But I don't have it enchanted. It's just there.
He goes, yeah, this kind of looked like the similar style. I mean, truth be told, again, I just, when you're bored and you kind of just doodle on paper. Yeah, it's kind of like what I do sometimes. I just doodle on myself and then enchant it.
All right, so I don't want to make offense of this, but you weren't always here.
Always
did
where?
you remember? Well, with the vampire family.
Oh, I've been with them since I was a kid.
Okay.
My
you never learned.
My father was a blacksmith for Lord Octavian's father, and I kind of took over for him when the whole power shift happened.
So you've always been here. The family's always been here.
Well, we haven't
this-
always technically been here. I mean, we moved about a lot, but yeah, for probably about the past, I'd say 20, 25 years, I've been basically primarily located here.
Okay. That's interesting. I only ask because I am of the prime material plane, but I was raised in the Feywild. And so I don't really know much about where I'm at right now, even though I'm technically from here.
Well, that kind of makes two of us. I mean, all I know is being in service to this family.
Okay.
And now I'm building your house.
Yeah. Strange that. Oh, actually, another request. Kind of pulls out the green gem that she got from Zafira. Could you add a little more soundproofing to my room? I'm a bit of a snorer.
Yeah, perfectly fine. Kind of just puts it in there, and he pulls out a small like pad of paper and he writes down soundproofing.
Could you put a bit of soundproofing in my room? Not for snoring.
Wait,
I was gonna say, right, snoring.
as he kind of like looks up, he's like, "Who said that?"
I just wave my hand from behind my partition. For me. Thank you.
That's Zenith.
And you like as you like put your hand out and everything, you just hear, "Hi, pretty lady."
I recognize that roost anywhere.
Just kind of raise his eyebrow. All right. Well, that's all I have, really. Thank you again for doing all of this, and of course, I look forward to seeing much of the work being done. I hope to learn a little bit too. So, and then she just kind of goes back to eating.
Okay. And the night sort of wears on, and just you all enjoy this wonderful, or this once again wonderful meal prepared by your robot butler.
He's the best.
Afterwards, Renlo stands up and says, "All right, break time's over. Back to work."
Are you gonna cast that spell on Okay.
So, as they're all kind of filing out and going back to work, I will head straight for Brutus and kind of grab him by one of his big meaty fingers and pull him aside. I need to speak to you for a moment.
About what?
I know we don't know each other, and we've never met before.
Oh,
But
Brutus. He kind of just like holds out like a very large hand.
I shake his hand. Chloe. I had to pull you aside and talk to you for a moment. You see, I'm a bit of a mystic of sorts, a dream walker, if you will, and I had a dream about you last night. In fact, I think I walked through your dreams last night, and in your dreams, I saw this beautiful woman. Are you familiar with the name Zenith?
If that is the pretty lady in my dreams, then yes, that is my future wife. I will be very good to her. Treat her like a queen.
I'm sure you will, Brutus. But what struck me was the woman that I saw in your dreams is strikingly familiar to a companion of mine. The one tucked away behind the privacy screen over there. Unfortunately...
I recognize her voice, but I am not allowed to see her face yet. I must eat many hot peppers.
Right. Yes, I saw that in the dream as well. Looks like great fun. I'm sure it'll be wonderful. Now, I know the woman over there is very, very similar to the one in your dreams, but I'm here to tell you that that is not her. That's somebody else entirely. The woman that you're going to meet, she's not even related in any way, despite the identical appearance.
Is he kind of gives you like a very like doubtful look. He's like, no, her voice is the same and she smells the same.
She smells the same, she sounds the same, she looks the same.
Then
But
she is the
Brutus,
same.
I'm here to tell you that is not her. That is somebody else entirely that you have never met in your life, awake or asleep. And this bullshit that I'm feeding him is the verbal component of Liar's Gift.
I thought Chloe was gonna be like, I gotta tell you, she's spoken for by me.
She's really a toad.
So basically what this does, the verbal component of the spell is whatever lie you happen to be telling. And if you are successful on a deception check on the target, then that lie becomes believable to them.
Okay.
And if they fail a check, you can also make them spill some secrets, but I don't want to do that to poor Brutus. I just want to convince him that this is the truth.
So you gain advantage on charisma deception checks. Okay, so go ahead and give me a deception check.
That is double 19 on that advantage roll. So that is going to be 26.
And as you are speaking this and you use your verbal component, you see his eyes flash for a moment. And he reaches out and he like grabs you by like the ruff of your shirt and just picks you up. And just whispers, "Now you listen to me. I may act like the big dumb brute of this organization, but I can assure you that I am not. If you ever try to charm me again, they will never find your body. Let love bloom the way it does." And he like sets you down as you realize he counterspells it. And he like taps you on the head. "Okay, bye. I have to go back to lifting things."
Oh. What the fuck?
I immediately run over to Zen.
Zenith, are you sure that you don't want to marry him?
You know what your first mistake was? Your first
What?
mistake was appearing in his dream as you are. You should have disguised yourself, then do it.
I panicked. He woke right up, looked right at me. I had no fucking time. Anyway, I look up at Chloe like my face is alight with hope. I'm like, did you do it?
Never speak to that man again. That is domestic abuse waiting to happen.
Oh.
I'm so confused. It didn't work?
He just threatened to kill me.
Oh my god. This is the problem when you just have all this charisma. It just goes way over. Oh, god. I'm so sorry, Chloe, that happened to you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. But that whole like big dumb guy act is just an act.
Okay. That's good to know at least.
Yeah, so maybe we just steer clear from him from now on.
Or I
Or,
appear
I'm
in
listening.
another dream.
I'm listening.
I appear in another dream. And I'm myself when I'm heartbroken that he threatened my friend. And that just won't ever work out between us. And I break up with him in our dreams.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Can we all hear this?
No, we're behind my partition.
We're all the same tent, though, aren't we?
Yeah,
we're
but we're-
talking
Oh,
privately.
We're not talking
They're
like
stage,
this.
they're stage whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause my
like,
mic
I'm probably
doesn't
outside.
pick
Who
up
knows?
whispers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to hear anyway.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing. Go away, Mom. God.
Oh, great. We're both moms.
Passive perception of 18. What are you guys talking about?
So
See,
we
so
wait
that
until
you
he's
have to-
asleep.
Sorry. I was gonna say you could do that, but then disguise yourself and then say, "No, I'm the real soulmate."
I'm Spartacus.
Yeah.
No, I'm worried now
I'm
to try and
Spartacus.
fool him. Okay. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. I'll just try something later.
I mean, I'm down to try the dream thing again. If you want, you know, we wait until he's asleep again so we can do exactly what we did before. Well, I didn't do anything. I just watched. It was great. But, because now he seems dangerous. And if he's going to be living here for a while to work on all this stuff.
We're not gonna be living here. We got places to go.
No, we're not. No.
Mm.
But, you know,
As
we
far as
might come
I'm-
back here every once in a while.
Yeah, and he'll have worked on the house and then he can leave, right? Or we could have Zafira fire him.
I'll admit, in that moment, when he had me by the scruff of my shirt, my feet were not touching the ground.
He had you by the scruff of your shirt?
Oh yeah, he like picked me right up. I mean, I don't weigh very much, so guy his size, it's not that impressive. But
It's not that cool.
I give her a hug. I'm like,
Oh.
so sorry. This is all because I was messing around in people's dreams again.
no, it's okay then. I thought that was cool. I wasn't expecting that reaction from him. I didn't know he could counterspell,
You know.
but I did kind of want to, you know, paralyze him because that would have been funny. But although then I would have been stuck in his hands.
I would have
if he was
broken you
moving
out.
it. Yeah.
Well,
We'll figure it out.
yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm kind of thinking I might do the same thing.
All right. And I'm probably gonna. So there's really like no privacy anywhere,
You have the privacy screen.
but not really. That's just like a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, never mind then. Okay. I'll just probably go to bed then
Okay.
after eating.
I mean, the house will be all built and everything anyway too, so it'll
Not for a
be
while.
built. Soon.
You don't know.
We'll have a
Zafira,
room.
Zafira, how fast do you think houses are built?
Well, they have a lot of. They have like 5 people working on it in magic.
They're also making a library and a hot springs and a garden and
But they'll have
a
one room
meditation
for
room
you
and a
eventually.
whole
And then-
castle.
As you're talking, you just hear like rapid fire hammering and everything outside.
Yeah, I think Danielle's already outside watching. It's just like,
As like
Huh.
you as you're watching, you see Brutus like walk over to the group of them. He kind of like waves his hand over each one of them, casting haste, and then they just go to work on the house.
oh, that's gotta suck when they get out of that.
Oh yeah, they're like
It's like-
dead for a
that's
day.
that's coffee, and then
That's like
Haste.
all of
And
them
then
just took
haste.
like a Red Bull, threw it into a Mountain Dew, and added like a shot of like 5-hour energy, and just
and
Went
it's
at it.
just and it's just 1 minute at a time.
mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm
How
not.
the hell
gonna
is he
go to
casting
bed.
haste so many damn times?
No, HP Fox right. Someone just used their premium currency to reduce the build timer.
Actually, I'm not gonna go to bed. Are they gonna work into the night?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait till everyone's asleep, and then I want to go talk to Brutus.
Okay.
Cool. So, probably really late. Oh god, Danny's already. I walk up to Brutus, and I'm kind of watching them work for a little bit behind him, and I go like, "Excuse me, could I have a word?"
You see him kind of like stiffen for a moment. It's like he nods, but he still keeps his back to you because of what you said to him. But he cannot. He can't look at your face until he eats those hot peppers.
Listen, we haven't really officially met, but my name is Zenith. And I just wanted to apologize to you. I pulled a nasty trick on you. And I feel especially bad because if anybody should know how terrible it is when love's lost, it's definitely me. But I shouldn't have said that stuff to you in your dreams. And I want you to know that I think you're an impressive sort, but my heart's with elsewhere. I don't think this will ever come to anything, and I'm sorry again for tricking you in that way. I wish I could say that the ends justify the means, because we have this house now, and that horrible vampire fellow is not the prince, but the spirit man's no longer here, but still, it wasn't very nice to do to you, and I hope you'll accept my apology. You can turn around and look at me if you
And he lets
want
out
to.
just like a very heavy sigh as he turns and then he looks at you. And he kind of like straightens himself out for a moment. And then he shape changes. As he like brings himself down to like more of your eye level. As he changes into probably about a like 5'10" dark haired elf, and just like very basic looking clothing. You're right, it is. It is not right what you did to play with my heart that way. But at the same time, my faculties are returning because you did so. I was not a brute all the time. The enchantment placed upon me was placed upon the house. It kept me docile and stupid. I was there to watch over the blood, to break anything that it would come in. But the rest of my faculties were dimmed.
So, can I ask, who are you exactly? You're not Brutus.
No, Brutus is my name.
Oh, okay.
I
It's nice to meet you officially.
I am an ogre, yes. Though I am not like the stereotypical dimwits that you read about in books. I have been gifted with magic, and I hail from a very proud tribe. Unfortunately, I ran across Lord Octavian's grandfather in my youthful days. And he thought that a brash ogre mage needed to be brought down to a peg. And then slowly but surely my wits left me. And then I was used for menial labor.
I'm sorry.
As am I.
I'm sorry twice that happened to you, and I also used magic to take advantage of you. I am sorry.
Were I less mature, I would curse you. I would try to kill you. But given what you and your friends were going through, I can't say that I would not try to deceive a dimwit guard if it meant success for me and my companions. You did what you needed to do.
If it makes you feel any better, it's probably for the best. I'm a mess. I'm a terrible, just a terrible person to date. You know, I'm a know-it-all. I'm not very affectionate or anything like that. You deserve someone really wonderful.
I thank you for saying that, but who knows if it's in the cards. But I will tell you one thing. What I told your friend. I would have treated you like a queen.
And I appreciate that, but like I told you, my heart is already elsewhere.
It is understandable.
And I hold out my hand to shake his.
And he shakes yours.
You're going to make some magical ogress very happy one day.
Well, maybe not an ogress.
Maybe not. Well, I'm probably going to go to bed, but thank you for working on this. And do they get a day off after a haste spell like that?
Oh, they are going to need one because that is continuous until they finish.
Oh my god. Well, take it easy on them.
Renlo told me to do it.
I understand. So then I just turn and go to bed.
He goes, back to my hammering. And as he says that, he transforms back into the ogre and just starts working on the house again.
He doesn't see it, but when I turn the corner to my partition, I'm like, telling the truth actually worked for once.
I didn't burst into flames.
Yeah, I go to bed.
We only did that when we went to the church, so. Damn hellfire.
Is anybody else doing anything during the night?
Can't say I am, no.
Nah, she's sleeping.
Okay. As you wake up the next day, Belvedere already has a piping hot breakfast ready for you and your workers. Though he's a little disappointed. He's like, I may have made too much. The gentlemen who were working on your home are still all asleep, and the large fellow mentions that they'll be out for the rest of the day. So, seconds, thirds for whoever wants it.
Yes, thank you, Belvedere, and he starts numbing.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
watching
and
my-
Yeah.
I still have my dragon, so
Mhm.
you know, just bacon.
Bacon.
I'll just have a cup of tea and maybe some toast.
Definitely have more potatoes. Anything potatoes.
While we're all sitting down for breakfast, Chloe does sit next to Vanica. Hey, so I had an idea last night. Well, I had
Yeah?
lots of ideas, but this is the one least likely to get me killed. So we talked about putting a tree in the courtyard.
Yes.
I was thinking maybe if we find ourselves like over near the Harlequin Forest again at some point, maybe we could just pop in and you could, like, I don't know, get a sapling from your tree and we could plant that in the courtyard.
That would be a great idea. I technically have the ability to teleport through trees, but it's a pretty short distance, so I'm hoping to amplify that at some point. But oh, that would be a great idea. If nothing else, I can at least get us safely through the forest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how your tree works. I don't know how its saplings work, but I thought, you know, if it's possible, that could be cool. Make
I
you
think
feel
that
a
would
little
be
more at
amazing.
home outside of your forest too.
I think that's why I wanted to plant that that one seed that's similar, but not quite. At least remind me of it. Cause what I can do with my magic, of course, just mimics it. It's not the exact thing. But oh, I would absolutely love that. And then you could tell us stories under it like you did before.
Yeah. I think that would be cool.
I'd like that. You'd come with me, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Perfect. You know, this makes me happy. At the same time, it makes me forget that my forest is slowly being consumed by whatever's
Yeah.
happening, and thankfully we got a bit before it hits my tree, but still it's
And that was kind of the other thought that I had about planting a sapling here. Is I have full confidence that we're gonna stop this corruption nastiness
Mhm.
before it reaches your tree. I
Mhm.
truly believe that. But just in case, you'll have not a copy of it, but another of it elsewhere, just in case something happens to the Harlequin Forest.
you see her get like a little solemn. She's like, well, at least you'd have a memory of it, because a copy, unfortunately, does not make me bound to it. Once my tree's gone, I'm gone.
Well,
I
it's
can't
not going to
just
come to that.
transfer it.
No, but it will live on, at least,
Mm-hmm.
in another form.
And that actually brings me comfort, to be honest, if anything does happen. At least another piece of it is somewhere. And that could plant more seeds, and who knows? Maybe you'll get your own little mini forest to look after.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not going to live that long, but the forest will be here.
Yeah, exactly. But let's hope it doesn't get consumed, because I would like
won't.
to...
We won't let it.
Okay, good. Thank you. I'm hoping when this is all done, maybe I'll find a way to continue traveling. Otherwise, I'm kind of rebound. So it'll be nice to keep exploring.
Well,
Because
maybe
when you live as long as I have, you don't really get to do much.
maybe the freedom to travel the world will be your reward for saving the forest.
I'm hoping. I don't blame my tree for doing this. It's doing what it's supposed to. So I'm really hoping maybe the god that I am helping maybe will grant me that boon. But we'll see. I'm hopeful.
So am I.
Thank you, Chloe. I think that's a really good idea.
Me too. I think it would really give this place some color.
Yeah, it's just a lot of green and brown. And not even like a healthy green. Like maybe it needs to be watered a bit.
I mean, better than the brown and gray of most cities.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of a lot of stone. It's just weird.
Yeah. I don't mind the stone so much, but the people, not so much.
Definitely met some interesting people with what little I have met. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. Just a lot of people don't seem how they appear.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
noticing that's a pattern.
That's totally normal. Like, almost
Is it?
nobody is what they appear to be at first. You gotta get to know people before they open up to you. Most people just kind of have a natural facade as like a defense against being hurt.
Yeah, that's true. That's why illusion magic is very popular with the Fae.
Yeah.
Usually there's a bit of a tell, but yeah, it's definitely different out here with everyone else.
You get used to it.
I guess so. I mean, if all of you have so far.
I'm sure you'll be with us for a long time, and you'll have plenty of time to get used to it as well. Or maybe change the people that you come across so they don't always have that facade. Make people a
would be
little bit
nice.
better.
Yeah. I think that would be nice.
Yeah,
We'll have to see. I'm excited to see it, though.
me too.
She'll do a little playful, like, shoulder bump into her.
Belvedere's like, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the large gentleman once again said that the basics of the house and the barn and everything have been repaired. It is now in a livable condition, though sans furnishings.
Thank you, Belvedere.
And as he delivers that message, you hear a loud whistle beginning to just streak through the air, and then just a loud clang as something like crashes into the ground outside the gates of your your keep.
Of the grounds. Okay.
Now.
Danielle gets up and goes to
Mhm.
check it out.
Like
Saphira too.
Now.
I ready my
Yeah,
dark
exactly.
bolt.
Danielle doesn't even have her weapons on her. She's just going out
You
there.
rush out the gate and everything. You see another one of like those large cauldrons, sort of like tilted and embedded into the ground a little bit, little smoking, as
Oh.
Sophie doesn't climb out, but another elderly woman jumps out as she's dressed in like a very flowery, very pink, vibrant robes. She's got like just like this little poof of white hair. She kind of just like waving the smoke out of her face and kind of like dusting herself off. She like hops out and she's like, well,
Hello.
that was any land you could walk away from. And she turns, she's like, oh, hello,
Hello.
hi. And she kind of looks
Friend
over
of
to you.
Sophie?
I was going to say, do I recognize her?
Yes, this is Sophie's friend, who you know as Grandma Rose.
Grandma Rose! And she just like runs up and gives her a big hug.
And she just returns and she's like, oh, Saphira dear, I am so happy that I finally was able to find where you're at. Grandma said south. She didn't tell me where south. So I've been going all over the place south looking for you. And
Oh dear, I apologize.
yeah, I saw this place and thought, maybe this is the place, and well, here I am. I hope you're doing okay. You been eating?
Yes, I just had breakfast.
Oh.
Or I have breakfast. We have a lot. Would you like some?
Oh no, dear, I've already eaten. But since you've already had your breakfast, and she pulls out like a sucker and she gives it to you.
Ah.
You still think you're five.
You did the right thing by eating breakfast. You get a treat.
I have a quick question. Was that Saphira's first kiss?
Yes. Absolutely. She's
Cool,
never
cool.
done more than like. I don't even think that she held hands. It's
my
the first
God.
boy that she like it's the first non-fictional boy she had a crush on.
Well, maybe he can have a sucker too when he meets the grandmas.
Happy I found you. It's been a very long couple days. Your grandma says that things are ready to happen around Silverkeep, or I guess we're getting rid of all that gas.
Oh, good.
So if
Thank you.
you and your friends are ready, I can give you a lift back.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we have to pack up camp and everything.
Of
but
course, dear. Just take your time. I've got to wedge it out of the ground here. It's going to take me a few minutes, but yeah, get your stuff and then.
Okay.
That reminds me.
And-
Oh dear. we're close enough to the cliff. Like, was that cavern underground actually connected to like an exit?
No,
Like to the open air? Nothing.
no,
And we can't get down there if it even still exists.
no.
Which means my hand axes are gone,
Probably.
as is my shield and
Hmm.
sword.
No.
You didn't grab
Oh.
those before you.
When it happened, I would have to double check, but I
Well-
think I did leave
well,
them behind.
Can we retcon them?
I can say that you picked them up after combat ended because it's kind of
Okay.
like just it's kind of just second nature that you pick up the weapons you dropped afterwards.
Rage and all that, I have to assume.
Yeah,
So,
If you had the wherewithal to grab the vampire prince and guide him through that door, I
Yeah.
think you would also have the idea to be like, I'll also grab my fucking weapons.
Well,
Yeah.
that was also the fucking panic of we don't have time to waste kind of
No,
thing.
I'll say you got your weapons. The only thing you're down.
Okay.
The only thing you're
'Cause
down
I'm
was
like-
a broken javelin.
Broken jab. I was like, I
No.
don't
thank
remember
God.
doing that. I don't remember picking shit up. Oh no.
We're dipping into monk. Let's go. Fisticuffs.
I mean, just give the barbarian proficiency with unarmed attacks, and boom, you got strength.
Oh, and then so Zafira turns to her friends and still with the sucker in her mouth, she's like, this is my grandma Sophie's friend. She's part of their bridge group and poker group.
Oh,
Part of the coven.
This is Rose.
Do you play mahjong as well?
Yes.
Don't you have some? Never mind. I'm not gonna be that.
Go
person.
ahead. What are
No.
what-
Mm-mm.
Okay.
all right. Make sure all my gears together, and I'm gonna look at my room and all of this other stuff first before we go. I just like a quick run through
It's
of
just
the house.
it's empty.
Like, sweet, and just
Built and not furnished, but
runs back out. Is like, all you need is furniture. Nice.
It
Before
is
we leave-
a 2-story mansion.
Nice.
Nice.
Look, turns back as she exits the door to the outside. Like, turns back to look inside. Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. It's like, hey, my yelling still works.
Really quick before we leave, is Brutus around?
Yeah, you see Brutus kind of like walking around the grounds, and it's just like he's kind of like muttering to himself as he's like looking and pointing in like certain areas and kind of like scribbling in the air.
Yeah. I'm gonna run up to him and tap him on the shoulder real quick.
And he's gonna turn. He's like, "Oh, Zenith."
Hi. Can I assume if what Chloe said is correct that you know counterspell? Do you also perchance know the spell sending?
I do.
I just wanted to say, and actually I wanted to ask if it would be okay with you if occasionally I sent a message to you just as a friend, because it's nice to have a friend.
But he just like kind of like puts a hand over his heart. He's like, "I would always accept a message from you."
Okay. And I would accept a message from you as well.
Did we just get like 3 relationships in like one
That's
episode? I'm like, what happened
friendship.
here?
It's a friendship.
But-
Friendship.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how they start.
Yeah. She goes, I would accept one from you as well. So cool. And then I leave and I run and I'm leaving. I have to go, but we're going. But goodbye.
Huh,
And I
safe
go
travels.
go and catch up with the rest of the group. Cool.
There's one really, really important piece of business that we have to attend to before we leave.
What's that?
I turn to look at Zafira and give her a little bit of a bow. My lady,
My
as the new
lady.
owner
Lady.
of this keep, what's it called?
Yeah.
And that is where we are going to end for this week.
Because you have a thing.
Yeah.
She needs
Yes.
she
Should've
needs
thought
to
of
think a
that.
name.
Needs time. Needs a little time.
Zafira's mansion of dreams and treasures. I don't know.
Fantastic.
Make
Or
Fox write that on the map.
Boo.
Zephyrus Mansions of Dreams and
What's the
Treasures and
acronym for that?
Gumdrops.
Gumdrops and
I
teddy
really
bears.
want Vanica to be like the peanut gallery, like boo.
Get a new
Zephyrus and
one.
Octavian's dream home.
Oh.
The Barbie dream house.
The Barbie dream house.
The Vampy Dream House.
The Vampy dream house.
Which I think that she would also like to put in a request that when they buy like curtains and stuff, like for Octavian's room or whatever, it can be all dark and broody and everything, but everywhere else it'll be like bright, like lighter
Then-
colors and
Can I
More happy.
recommend the family of De La Morte as they are in the silk industry
You
and
cannot
do all that
because you
stuff.
don't know jack about them.
That's what Ash's family is all about, is the silks.
The spider
all about the
silks,
silks,
yeah.
baby.
So he's
Oh,
living with
the
us?
finest.
Well,
Oh,
to be
You
fair,
don't
When he
know.
comes back.
to be fair, we just saw your boyfriend teleport over there, so chances are they could teleport their stuff here.
Well, I do have to remind
If he has
everyone
connections.
that this campaign takes place before campaign 2 of Destiny Forge even
Oh, they're
happened.
still alive though.
That's
20
They're still
years
alive.
20 years before campaign 2.
Damn.
Ash is alive.
Ash is alive, but not as
Her dad's alive.
Her dad's alive, not as
No,
father.
she's nowhere near as motherly. She doesn't even have her boyfriend yet. Yeah.
She doesn't know
turning
much
point.
about the world.
She's only a young, maybe
Actually, that's a good question.
180-year-old vampire. So
That's a
she's
good-
young.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, how long before, like, between you leaving the house and you meeting up with the group, how long was that? Like a month before you found out that you could be in a party of people?
She was on her own for probably a couple months, if that, before she met up with everyone one by one and became a adventuring party. So
Cool.
she kind of did the whole because she was oblivious. That's why wisdom was her dump stat. She was just like, everyone's so friendly. I'm just gonna ask people for direction.
Yeah, she was a sheltered rich girl.
Yeah,
That's why
I
I'm
hate
book
that
smart.
trope.
because, like, between me leaving the Feywild and meeting up with y'all on my first day of the job was about 3 years.
Oh,
So
okay.
You have not been here very long.
No. And I only know
That
about
explains some
Tregaren,
things.
and I knew about Silverkeep from word of mouth. I knew about other places, but I had not experienced
Never been there.
them. Like, I
Yeah.
had come out of the woods of where Vanica lives, but I didn't know about Vanica, and I just kind of waltzed towards the nearest road.
Nor would
And
you.
Yeah,
I'm
and then
sheltered.
found
And
Tregaren.
then Sigmund's like, it followed me home, make it a guard.
There you go.
You're all babies. I've been living
I went
on the
from
road
one-
for 9 years.
Yep.
You're the
I
most.
went from one
you're the most
sheltered
worldly
trope
of
to
us.
another sheltered
I
trope,
think.
but different enough.
Entire
Yeah.
team is baby.
And yet now I have brain of mom.
Yep.
God
But
damn.
yeah, so that is going to do it for us tonight, everyone. Thank you, or I should say today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back tonight at starting at 8 o'clock for another episode of Vigilant 6, which is our superhero game, as well as coming back on Monday for another episode of Destiny Forge in our 4th campaign. Was it decided that Tortor is running on Tuesday, or is it next Tuesday?
So they are, to get back on track, they are skipping the following week. So it's going to be just under 3 weeks before they're back up
Okay.
on a new schedule.
So 3 weeks, in 3 weeks time, we'll be back on Tuesdays with Star Wars Tales of the Outer Rim, which is our Star Wars game run by Tiltbot. Coming up on Thursday is going to be Tricorn Isles, the most chaotic crew on this channel. That is another 5th edition game that I run. And then coming up next Saturday is yet another episode of not Tales of Propriety, The Downfall of Propriety, which is a Bridgerton-inspired 5th edition game that is run by Malls. And I think we're getting into the juicy part of the game now.
We're getting You know how when they make like those many layer cakes and they all have like whipped cream in them and it's super heavenly to just cut into it? You're at the first layer of whipped cream. I'm really excited for you guys.
That's interesting.
So we're like just past the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, I'll just have a nibble.
So that will be on the 8th, and then we'll be back here for another episode of Withered Wastes on the 15th. But for now, we are going to head on out. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and we will catch you at 8 for Vigilant 6.
Take it
See you guys in a
easy.
few hours.